a common sense of purpose for this country, so that if you are appointed as a government appointee, amassing of illegal wealth, corruption, indiscipline, disrespect for the people of this country should be a thing of the past. As you step your foot here, let the essence of good governance and respect for the people of this country be your watchword, be your tool to ensure that everybody gets fair justice when there's the need for fair justice.
I am under Professor J. Mills. My name is we chief, we a presidential staffer.
Former president, former MP.
MP, yeah. And J. Mills.
Yes,
we are former MP.
Yes, I think one of the issues I would want to use this opportunity to tell the people of this country is that President Evans at times will be another doors when they are not closed. As an MP at the time, so person who any time the access to him wasn't a problem at all. That alone made you confident as a member of parliament to be able to send issues directly to him. Some two other senior officers and a former MP were in Washington. We had gone to Washington to attend an international program. Your hormone are called by us, baby. And what we miss most about him is the fact that when he was there, he distributed state resources fairly. Now me MP at the time. Now me part of the executive, but I was able to get projects to my constituents for the benefit of the constituent. And that is the process that it kind of say one thing is that he had a listening ear. You could go to him at any time. You'll be surprised that he will even send for you. He can send for you and then ask what are the things that he can do for you. He was humility par excellence. He was a quintessential gentleman. He will be no matter how down you are, he would be able to come down to your level and then listen to you.
And we say painful people now. So ABPM who former finance minister Dr. Commemorative on also ABPM ha any painful Ronankasa boy homeboarding so mudruha ye bit me any in common. And so far then our expectation it will share in the 13th lecture see.
My expectations is that this lecture would again awaken our consciousness to good governance. This lecture again would rekindle our relationship between someone that almost after 13 years now, he still lives in our hearts. He is not vanished. He's still there. Anytime you want to talk about the best presidents in this country, you cannot count more than two without mentioning John, your friend said, without mentioning Professor Atamil's name.
Ebesine Ghana for any NDC party ni wiase nyina yetumi anya botaye bi se ya afibia ye de beka ye papa John Evans Fifi Atamils eye manager ma hoho a mi gina ha mi de obi anim se na oye me papa prekope ni amede kai no pa mi wura mfidane se oyobia akolao openion obia woni number o frɛ no so a oje o so ade a ehiamo nia ese ebia oyɛ de boa sampatam ho no ode ahokeka ani ahopepre eye de ma onipa a oyɛ responsible a ese obeye ade no na ahotoba ho yem papa nyame suro ye nyina yenim se oyobi osuro nyame na odo nipa na ne yem ye sanka ye de kai no da bia ye srese nyakopon mo ne ho ban na baabi owo no da chi se Erade eba na obebu atan yenim se ye behia ye papa bio na ye ne nyina abom ayi nyankopon aye
ye beda obi ase na ebiom as it were Professor Mills ye nyina ye role model asumdwe hini as we call him and TM say and the 13th anniversary I am marking what's not for year, so I had to join all the way from Kumasi and he said Mills not in the politics if I would be out to form Boko I be no person really can and Kosono I think say as upcoming politicians so yes we are no Ghana hodono and why yakuma first before any other thing.
Professor Mills Dimba Utima Dena Wokai.
Asumje hene. Let do fiasem. Dimbi no kwa. And
Dena Usia film Abra also Usia Nanantua Wetutui Nanamuntu.
And the two things, he was very loyal to the state and very patriotic as such. And nothing could deter him and his commitment to Ghana. And I think I was hearing who say Ghana is all we have. So anything we do, we should have Ghana at heart, and we should be able to, as it were, make Ghana proud anywhere, anytime.
Wow, you say, yeah, Papa, yeah, Bibia, Ghana, asumdwe hini, President Atamos, once a president, always a president. And there, yeah, nide, yes, yenina, yembra, na, yembe, sumno, inti, yeba, yebabe, kaino, ede, kayenina, as appointees. Se Jumapa Osha se ma Ghana ne sena ode Ghana baby a ode Ghana free ne Juma oyema Ghana no ene ye party NDC so no o say yeso ye bomodin na yesua ade a oyema Ghana ene o mine no so that at least we can take it from there and then build it because of the sena how he wanted to build Ghana to where he was to where he wanted to make it better. But then we are here to celebrate him, to appreciate what he has done for Ghana, to appreciate what he has done for our party. We love him. We know he's a man of principle. He will be very hardworking, very all teamer. Will be one day, he did something I will never forget on the 18th of June. Nicholas, he did something that I never believed as a president. Personally, he had to intervene in something that some of us wanted him to do. And he personally called me to tell me that, Mustafa, you are my son. And that whatever you've asked me to do, I will do it for you. I was surprised as a president. It was on a Thursday. And I was shocked that the president even intervened for some of our boys who needed help. And so that should show you how down to earth the president is, President Atamos. And so now you're celebrating on it because we know he's a leader, he's a compassionate leader, will be truthful, humility, or humble, very modest. All the things that you can use for a good leader, in Ghana. And see, we are happy to celebrate him, and forever and ever we'll be very grateful to the people of Ghana for voting him into power. And whatever he is, we ask that God will continue to bless him and to protect him, and that we know, through the mentorship that he has given to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will make him proud wherever he is. So we are here to celebrate him, and that will make him proud.
Okay, he said, Prophet Dimba Zimadia Nawokai.
Well, a humble leader, and a modest leader. That is what all of us want to serve and remember him for.
Yebeda si Alhaji Mustafa Maminko Nuaba Shamima Muslim ho. Abapa Bibi Abako de Haja Yadanyamiasi. We'll be PM of the 13th lectures of Professor J. Mills, the late president. Diana Woka.
Well, once again, we are all here to celebrate the life and impact and the values of the late President Evan Tata Mills. Me feel say Obia Jitum say President Tata Mills na all share into our body politic, a more value-driven, a more unifying approach. Ghana for Nina Eto no father for all, because of Phil say time now Oba into being your body politic no so divisive and so vindictive from the experiences previous, political appointees had gone through in the hands of the former president, then John Kufuor's era. And that value of unifying a nation and recovering a nation from political vindictiveness, it is what continues to sustain us as a people. Danyamiase for the life, the teachings, the values the former president, the late President Evan Tata Mills has taught us, and it is our hope that we will continue. You will continue to live by those principles.
Yes, some person far kwani tsunami chia obia or share Ghana phone in a chiamo, well wishers, and across the globe we are greeting all of them. And I think the most important thing is that at time is in the 13th year, time runs so fast. You will not believe that it's 13 years since he's gone to be with his maker. But I think most importantly, he still lives in our hearts. He still lives in our heart, and we adore every aspect of his life. It's like yesterday, but it's 13 years down the line. You will not believe it. And he was a man of perfect humility, man of respect, man of someone who brought himself down. Even though he was a president, he was a tax administrator, he was a perfect academician. This is someone who looked at Ghana to be like a personal family. And you know, it was no wonder that he was called Asungyehine. He was someone who did not want to persecute anyone. He looked at things from a fair-minded father position. And then is only to continue to remind us of the essence of good governance we benefited from the former president. May his soul rest in peace, Professor Tamils. We all admire him. Wherever he is, want to say that God will continue to use him in the spiritual world to deliver Ghana, to ensure that the legacy that he left behind, the footprints now with Jayano, sub footprints, it will never be erased. It will continue to good governance and the institutions he left behind. And I think that wherever he is today, he will be proud of his former vice president, who has now become president again. When he took over and became a president, he has become president. And the way the current president is building the institutions, the way he's ensuring that he fights corruption, the way he's ensuring that every Ghanaian gets the best of the cake that we are all fighting for. I think it's very important for Ghanaians to know that the legacy the president left behind for us is time testing. It is what we are going to hang on, and that is exactly what the current president, President John Dramani Mahama, is doing. And I want to wish all people who have come here, I want to wish Ghanaian people that as we remember him, let us also remember to show humility like he did. Let us also remember to show a common sense of purpose for this country, so that if we are appointed as a government appointee, amassing of illegal wealth, corruption, indiscipline, disrespect for the people of this country should be a thing of the past. As you step your foot here, let the essence of good governance and respect for the people of this country be your watchword, be your tool to ensure that everybody gets fair justice when there's the need for fair justice.
I am under Professor J. Mills. My name is we chief, we a presidential staffer.
Former president, former
MP.
Yeah.
And J. Mills.
Yes.
Yes, we are former MP.
Yes, I think one of the issues I would want to use this opportunity to tell the people of this country is that President Evans at times will be another doors when they are not closed. As an MP at the time, so person who any time the access to him wasn't a problem at all. That alone made you confident as a member of parliament to be able to send issues directly to him. Some two other senior officers and a former MP were in Washington. We had gone to Washington to attend an international program. Your hormone are called by us, baby. And what we miss most about him is the fact that when he was there, he distributed state resources fairly. Not me MP at the time. Not me part of the executive, but I was able to get projects to my constituents for the benefit of the constituents. And that is the process. The kindness of one thing is that he had a listening ear. You could go to him at any time. You'll be surprised that he will even send for you. He can send for you and then ask what are the things that he can do for you. He was humility par excellence. He was a quintessential gentleman. He will be no matter how down you are, he would be able to come down to your level and then listen to you.
And who say painful paper in also ABPM who former finance minister Dr. Commemorative 4 on so ABPM ha and painful Nankasa boy homeboarding so mudruha ye bit me any in common. And so far then our expectation will share in the 13th lecture.
My expectations is that this lecture would again awaken our consciousness to good governance. This lecture again would rekindle our relationship between someone that almost after 13 years now, he still lives in our house. He is not vanished. He's still there. Anytime you want to talk about the best presidents in this country, you cannot count more than two without mentioning John, your friend said, without mentioning Professor Ataniel's name.
Ebesine Ghana for any NDC party ni wiase nyina yetumi anya botaye bi se ya afibia ye de beka ye papa John Evans Fifi Atamels eye manager ma hohoho a mi gina ha mi de obi anim se na oye me papa prekope ni amede kai no pa mi wura mfida ne se oye obi a akola o opani o obi a woni number o frɛ no so a oje o so ade a ehia mo ni a ese ebi a oye de boa sampatam ho no ode ahokeka ani ahopepre eye ede ma onipa a oye responsible a ese obeye ade no na ahotoba ho yem papa nyame suro ye nyina ye nim se oyobi osuro nyame na odo nipa na ne yem ye sanka ye ye de kai no da bia ye srese nyakopon mo ne ho ban na baabi owo no da chi se Erade eba na obebu atan ye nim se ye behia ye papa bio na ye ne nyina abom eyi nyankopon aye
ye beda obi ase na ebiom as to Professor Mills ye nyina ye role model asumdwe hini as we call him and TM say eneye the 13th anniversary I am marking what's not for year, so I had to join all the way from Kumasi and he said Mills not in the politics if I would be to form boko abibia no pass from Ghana and Kosono. I think say as upcoming politicians so yes we are here in Yusiano near Magana Hodono and why Yakumu first before any other thing.
Professor Mills Dimba with you Madena Wokai.
Asumdwe let do fiasem nimbi no kwa and
na wusie film abra wo so wusia nanantu a wetutu nanamuntu.
And the two things, he was very loyal to the state and very patriotic as such. And nothing could deter him and his commitment to Ghana. And I think I was hearing who say Ghana is what we have. So anything we do, we should have Ghana at heart, and we should be able to ask it to make Ghana proud anywhere, anytime.
Wow, you say, yeah, Papa, yeah, Bibia, Ghana, asumdwe hini, President Atamels, once a president, always a president. And there, yeah, ni day, yes, yenina, yembra, na yembe sumno, inti yebaya, yebabe kaino, edia kayenina as appointees. Se Jumapa Osha se ma Ghana ne sena ode Ghana baby a ode Ghana free ne Juma oyema Ghana no ene ye party NDC so no I say yes so ye bomodena na yesua ade a oyema Ghana ene omai no so that at least we can take it from there and then build it because of the sena how he wanted to build Ghana to where he was to where he wanted to make it better. But then we are here to celebrate him, to appreciate what he has done for Ghana, to appreciate what he has done for our party. We love him. We know he's a man of principle. He will be very hardworking, very all teamer. Will be a one day, he did something I will never forget on the 18th of June. Nicholas, he did something that I never believed as a president. Personally, he had to intervene in something that some of us wanted him to do. And he personally called me to tell me that, Mustafa, you are my son. And that whatever you've asked me to do, I will do it for you. I was surprised as a president. It was on a Thursday. And I was shocked that the president even intervened for some of our boys who needed help. And so that should show you how down to earth the president is, President Atamels. And so, now you're celebrating on it is because we know he's a leader, he's a compassionate leader, will be truthful, humility, or humble, very modest. All the things that you can use for a good leader, in Ghana. And we are happy to celebrate him, and forever and ever we'll be very grateful to the people of Ghana for voting him into power. And whatever he is, we ask that God will continue to bless him and to protect him, and that we know, through the mentorship that he has given to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will make him proud wherever he is. So we are here to celebrate him, and that will make him proud.
Okay, he said, Prophet Dimba Zimadiana Wokai.
Well, humble leader, a humble leader, and a modest leader. That is what all of us want to serve and remember him for.
Yabeda si Alhaji Mustafa Mabenko Nuaba Shamima Muslim ho. Abapa Bibi Abako de Haja Yadanyamiase. We'll be PM of the 13th lectures of Professor J. Mills, the late president. Diana Woka.
Well, once again, we are all here to celebrate the life and impact and the values of the late President Evan Tata Mills. Me feel say Obia Jitum say President Tata Mills na all share into our body politic, a more value-driven, a more unifying approach. Ghana for no father for all, because of Phil say time now Oba into being your body politic was so divisive and so vindictive from the experiences previous, political appointees had gone through in the hands of the former president, then John Kufuor's era. And that value of unifying a nation and recovering a nation from political vindictiveness, it is what continues to sustain us as a people. Danyamiase for the life, the teachings, the values the former president, the late President Evan Tata Mills has taught us, and it is our hope that we will continue to
Ba Ediba TV XYZ baby a wa wo hwe baby aso wa wo tie power 97.9 FM no mo kwaba Ediba midweek edition of Inside Politics, and baby a wo bia no ka chro nua bi na no so nka trend nua bi na mo mfento TV XYZ saso na power 97.9 FM mo betumi etie dwumadi ebi wo so meka wo say yen na wo digital platform free to air wo betumi ahwe dwumadi ebi wo so saso na cost light platform no so multi TV wo betumi ahwe TV XYZ wo so eno no wo behuma konina power 97.9 FM frequency a wa kra ne mpotema wo betumi etie bi saso na mepacho bebre wo ko multi TV Diggerbox audio channel no so wo betumi etie dwumadi bi ye twagu Facebook power 979 FM and TV XYZ Ghana no so wo betumi ahwe bi wo Facebook TikTok and meka hum ansana YouTube so XYZ broadcasting and I say XYZ broadcasting no so edidema obetumi ahwedwumedie bi mayamfa na se kese na se okotompo na se gegege pama otwedi ampon yankopom sa wama ende etumi atomene wo impoma tetremada abodwema moja di emu efurusane ende 23rd of July 2025 Wednesday year of our Lord enti yamfa na se emfema no oniwa yeni ho oninti na ndei so wama moje di emu efurusane ma yetumi abetena ha yenu edi adwumedie mamemfa na aseso ma the production team a omobo machi do ma medi dwumedie eba ma ye nyina no omo na twetwetwe edi ho dwuma nyina media mbetena na ma execute te se ma ade ne te no mamenko MCR na memfa na asema the director a owo ho Mr. Raf Jampo saso na Peter Cranting mepacho Abbas hwosikayi ono so ho saso na obehu sound Mr. Emmanuel Kisi me body pa osindo bebefie yo if you also na eba camera sa me pacho bebre wo behu Francis me amikrom ni tadi ope camera sampa o happy ansa na menua ne nseso si na bodwe ni dino no so ma mehu Edmond so ebo pa twa egroup ma osu hu
oba pa hofe edware no no so esiesie me ma metigirero wo hwe mumu ya enye obi ase ye nuaba gifty ono so na esiesie me enti ye nyina ye kaboma na ye ba besomo ma oman Ghana esu etumi afa ne ntuma pefra kai say aban papa ayeden aban papa Abba and Mahama is the hope and to make us say Bibia Dameda Yajin Kunyatina say Yabesum Pepe Imom 555 ne did you median baby ye a bonun sia na ye the news papa in a council Edinburgh and then me guest or Mowaha you know Mubedi Jumain a former Eastern Regional Chairman Dema a NDC a ye papa yadin na Bismarteria Boating ye betenenka Sasuna lawyer a Worry Brown on also a senior lecturer ATU on also beba na yate enenka enti yesikwe mu dia me yentwa ye hombra sema kakrebi na nsam no yemfengu homaw. Once again, my Salma Kwaba, you're from Nicholas, ya was yours and will be to me from a king of the Nicholas. Jumendia, Woshe Anawuti, a inside politics, and to be Obiania Crado, na Ibidi and Common. Yes, Sequemuned and Semno Ede Brewa and Ra. A year 13th lecturer, a course the late Professor Ivan John Mills at a Mills, when any baby call or the former president of the Republic and Rana the 13th John Evans at a Mills anniversary commemorative lecture course wo UPSA metre ohine Kofi Kunedu auditorium nese weni and said the catcher wa wo television no and na etwago no wo so awutie me no o se me bo nchirem na huma eko enra Ghana for HSM penny for ekuku dam omudi omunim die omo ahofama omo nantie omo sika bibia de beboa dwumadie ma efe yi papa na endera dwumadie no koso UPS ewo Madina me pacho the chief of staff of the Republic of Ghana Honorable Julius Deborah me pacho odinenum nyambe pre dwumadie na say enra ono no tumi chair the 13th John Evans at Mills anniversary commemorative lecture ekoso na enra nsembe bre nankasa no de tudwa wo dwumadie na say sa so na keynote address speaker no so kasa wo dwumadie na say Mrs. Charlotte Osei, a former chairperson the Electoral Commission of Ghana ono no mana yesronko na ebro adwina so wo madwumadie ekoso ndra no Mrs. Charlotte Osei, or a student of the late Professor John Evans at Mills, Nyame Emfa Nekrensi, in Bishan or Heaven, and Ra Onono, na not Trena Dienti or den Sembebre to Dioms Unima Oka, and then the idea a course would you median say. And see, Yabehe, Honorable Julius Deborah, the chief of staff. Accepted so by chairman. Now no this more the two that would you median so we TV and the vice president of the Republic. Here mame a Professor J Nano Pukwajimai on also na Uchichia Kukudama omuba dwumadie na se na efe ye papa nti yebeko na yakohwe Honorable Julius Deborah the chief of staff on also no chair ndra dwumadie no mama yenkoti ensema ekoso mra.
The theme for this year's commemoration, at Mills, a case study for the Fourth Republic, is an opportune reflection on the importance of principles, identity, and responsive leadership and transformational legacies. Your Excellencies, every now and then, when we go down our knees and thank God for keeping our peace and oneness as a people, we must extend this thanksgiving to the loving memory of President Atta Mills. The late president is not only celebrated as leader of high moral standards and patriotism, but also one with an exceptional level of tolerance and respect for dissenting opinions. His love for peace and stability translated into how he handled disagreements and the politics of divisiveness during the time. The title Asumdwehini is a lasting description of the role Atamer's of blessed memory played in consolidating our peace, stability, and unity as a people, despite our volatile multi-party landscape. Distinguished audience, from the Asumdwe title given to the late president, to a seasoned tax scholar, and to a virtuous leader descriptions of the late president, one can only love, appreciate, admire Professor John Atamer's. One cannot but miss him on his 81st birthday. Every year we are fortunate that this commemorative lecture presents us the opportunity to learn a piece of a leader who once lived and impacted many lives. This year, after a critical analysis of Ghana's fourth constitutional republican status, which commenced in 1993, one can conclude with certainty that there was something unique about Professor John Evans Atamer's and his leadership under the Fourth Republic. I am sure our seasoned lawyer and former EC chair, Madam Charlotte Osei, will do justice to this topic. Even more so, I am told she became the first keynote speaker of the memorial lectures who was a student of Professor Mills. Professor Mills taught her company law, and she received the prize for the best graduating student in company law. Allow me to give a few precursors to highlight the additional importance of the team. In telling the story of the late John Mills, it must not be lost on us that he was once Vice President under Flight Lieutenant General John Rawlings. By virtue of this, the late statesman did not embody only one generation. He was a blend of the experience of the post-military regime and the democratic constitutional government. He had practical experience of what it meant for a country to continue grappling with developmental issues, lack of public trust, and the ills of both perceived and actual corruption within our public space. He understood bold and courageous leadership, but as a respected jurist and teacher of the law, he appreciated the aspiration and wishes, concerns and chants of the people. Our people and country were crying for a principle yet people's leadership. The people silently called for patriotism and not the politics of petty partisan divisions. God's gift to our Fourth Republic was John Evans Atamer's. He was a hybrid of the old order and aspiration of the people. Someone who knew Professor better and understood his fundamental principles, Dr. Cadman Atamer's, his brother, noted the many factors that have shaped his political journey and identity leadership. And I quote, "But as we have seen, Bra Fifi was not simply the product of his personal beliefs, character, and faith. He was also a product of his environment, his family situation, the opportunities open to him, the expectations of others, and what was considered acceptable behavior by his parents, family, friends, and teammates. This was the gift given to Ghana and humanity. A leader born out of divine will of the time, a hybrid of our past and the future we aspire, a father and exceptional politician who blazed the trail in his time. He is a colossal figure whose impact was felt and expressed. And I dare add, we must continue until we raise the generations of many Atamers. On this note, I accept to chair this auspicious lecture in memory of the late President John Atamer, and for a man who personally looked up to Prof. For his exceptional personality and humility, it is a privilege, honor to chair this lecture.
Inti Affable Julius Debra, the Chief of Staff, Edema Eye Republic of Ghana, Onuna Yatin in Kano and Ra, Onono Che Jumediano, Ma Eye Kama, Wehuna Nudisem, no nim Eye Professor Mercy, Yamin Fanny Crency, Inti Onodo de and Sem, Editu Jano. Now, Metena say, Yamia Domechina, Ayadia, Ochina Boten, AM, Pepepa, Miena Botum the Eniatrum, will Asumdre Park because Ombeye with a lane, Yabekwa Kwato, Nenda, so Kama wo Asumdre Park wo. Intayade, Yabe telecast and alive. I be na Beba TV, so my also with Huma, Ebe Conti, na Mebeba Suni, Nano, so Abasu, news, and so it's a pacho, Yamia Mochina, Thursday, Woodop Professor Milsa, the late Professor Milsa, Mumaye na Yeshia, wo a Asumdre Park, na Ochina, Yemfa with lay, Enfang Bra, na Enfang Kotoso, Kama. Na yemfe mano na bibia nye enije ahomaka enti de etene no chia programmer e wo hono no na mewo mu no ye ni na awie de beba yiwo ye major news bulletin no so ma wo so wetumi ahwebi na we huma ma nyame aye na 13 years ni owu ye nyame ne do dome ye wo hwe papa kwan ofa so wu ye ha wa wie mu ye Ghana ye ya na bradre ne nti ase so timoma ye nhye ne so chira ye nyina ye de ni wo Asomdwe Park eho na etina ampaya ebedra na yina no yakotai ebusua ne Ghana manina yetu anamo kama you say President of the Republic bedru ho Chief of Staff ni mpanifo nyina ekukuja momo Ghana ina bekọ akọboa ma ayefe na bibia etumi ako enkansa inti mewo hono no ebiom unim se ma ye call communication ministry at the presidency here omo introduce the new series bi ayato ni government accountability series no so abededwa ye hu se ye hu defense ye hu interior ye hu ministries ahro omotumi aba health omo na etumi aba na Wednesday so dwumade no kwaso Mondays Wednesdays and Fridays. And then Wednesday, 10 of Lands and Natural Resource Ministry. Minister or in charge here, Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibwa, and then Onono Kupiemu wo a government accountability series no na or the ensemble na kotuja efan ministry no edumedia omedi so far mesi omani susu a omobeye yankwe na yankoti Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amaboa Onono ye minister in charge of lands and natural resource and some of the two
in the fight against Galamsey, it must be noted that 55 small-scale mining licenses issued during the transitional period were revoked at the beginning of the year. Additionally, 907 out of 1,278 licenses, and these are small-scale mining licenses, are now under review for possible revocation due to irregularities identified by the Small-Scale Mining Review Committee, chaired by my able Deputy Minister. A similar exercise is currently ongoing to review large-scale mining licenses to ensure compliance. These measures are all aimed at sanitizing the mining sector to ensure transparency and sustainable operations. In collaboration with other agencies, including the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana Armed Forces, and the National Security Secretariat, and I must say that I've had a full cooperation of our various sector ministries, and I want to take the opportunity to thank them for their cooperation, including the Attorney General. 425 excavators and other machinery have been seized. We have also made 1,345 arrests nationwide since we started, and prosecutions are steadily progressing. I believe that the Attorney General will speak to these prosecutions and give us an update when he takes his turn. I'll specifically give you some numbers and to show you the specifics, and this is related to just the Forestry Commission and the forest reserves. 177 excavators have been seized under the Forestry Commission, 4 bulldozers, 12 vehicles, 43 motorcycles, and 155 pumping machines, 184 chamfans, 15 detector machines, and 10 heavy-duty generators have all been seized, and 286 persons have also been arrested. These are under the Forestry Commission, and they make up for the total numbers I gave earlier. To coordinate the efforts of the military, police, and other security agencies, and to bring proper sanity and coordination, the ministry, working closely with the Ministry of Interior, Defense, and the Attorney General, have established, and the National Security Secretary have established the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, we call it NAMOS, as the operational nerve center for Ghana's fight against illegal small-scale mining and its associated environmental degradation, particularly in water bodies and forest reserves. It embodies Ghana's coordinated response to the scourge of illegal mining, integrating security, environmental, and legal responses into a unified operational strategy. I'm also very excited to note that in collaboration with the Ministry of Transport and the Ministry of Finance under the GRA Customs Division and the Ports and Harbors Authority, we have initiated a proactive tracking of all imports of excavators and earth-moving equipment from the point of entry. So far, 1,200 excavators have been impounded, pending validations before clearance at the port. So far, over 450 personnel have been trained and deployed. I'm also happy to announce that the second batch of 530 blue water gas will be graduating just this Friday, 25th of July. The target is to train 2,000 blue water gas personnel by the end of the year. The deployment strategy for the blue water gas is non-confrontational. They act as intelligence officers and also engage with local community to raise awareness about the importance of environmental conservation and the negative impacts of illegal mining. I think already it is very clear that we are seeing the very positive impact of the presence of these blue water guards in our watering areas. The second phase of the Blue Water Initiative will focus on dechemicalizing the water bodies to restore them to their pristine conditions. Feasibility studies are steadily underway. But I'm happy to announce that in collaboration with law enforcement agencies, the Forestry Commission has successfully repossessed all 9 red zone forest reserves previously occupied by armed gangs. At the beginning of my service as a minister, I informed the people of Ghana the crisis we face. But I'm happy to tell you today that today we have repossessed all these forests. It doesn't mean we are completely out of the woods, but what it means that the forestry guards are able to enter in and out, and when they need reinforcement, they are supported.
Enti Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amabua, Minister in charge of Lands and Natural Resources. Onana Odena Nedisem Editubia and there and Wednesday Government Accountability Series or Presidency Odikotubia Momai Ghana so far. You read your mati Nansu Missu Miniswa Omobeye or say Galamse fight no and Yankwalagro, but Metibiano or Metumie Preveli. Enti and that's all sa buying betumiakun etia a ye illegal mining na on my Ghana so to me afa yentuma pefra ye water bodies ni etumi ati kama na bibia etumi ade dinsa nti de eteno no na nyame ya doma aban papa ba tie ni yepa Mahama is the hope nyame ya doma china the finance minister Honorable Atoforson dia Oba presented 2025 media budget or parliament. Intel Changana financial support munsio with expectations and ne ma ebeko subiano nyame adumo di betuda na budget papa obeka mu asem no media budget presentation so abaso kama on the floor of parliament in Ghana for overview momo ka economy ma so far etumi aye eniema rice ana metono 1000 Ghana cedis says ya mekwa metono 730 Ghana cedis echese eniema so etete anyon rose says ya okoso eso ate ene meka ho o de foforo so beka ho ma echese yeni etumi age enti me pa cho media budget no presentation ebekoso ochena anapa be 10 de na megidi se eniema deda na kwan mu a odi etudwa finance minister papa na bo ato force no force dollar no ye bete nka ochena na ye bisa se expectations say Ghana fu bi makasa mepese ye beko na ekuti omanu di nsem kakra ye wia ya to adwumadi enso muma ye ntie expectations a Ghana hwe nyame ya admo ochena wo media budget a ye present wo parliament no ho ye ntie mra.
Marvelous thing we are all thinking about. Papa. Essence say buy stabilization of the dollar. Say above form and cost of goods and prices of the market. So above form and expectations. Say so many issues are going around. Say dollar no microphone into force na dollar no brabonti. Na the same traders no bit me asanya dollar no area trading.
Even without the media budget, some of us we are okay already. So we were expecting that something better should come out from it because we see the start and we know the end will be the best.
The budget should capture everybody. That was our expectation, that they come to the various industries, okay, to find out what is going on, what are your challenges, what are your problems. Then we will tell them that, oh, this is what we want.
It's not about what levy we are scrapping out. Government needs to make money, and these levies and taxes are what government uses to raise money. So if you are taking a levy out, you definitely replace it with some another one. So what are you taking out? How does it affect us? What are you replacing with? How would it affect us? And how long would it kick in? That's another issue. How long will it kick in? You are taking away e-levy, which is just 1% of every transaction. So if I'm going to transact 1,000 cedis worth of mobile money transaction, it's going to attract 10 cedis. But now you are replacing with D-levy, which is a solid 1 cedi on every liter. So if I'm going to buy 100 liters, which means I'm going to pay 100 cedis, is that really necessary?
The last time, dollar is 17 cedis. It will come down, but we have some people the same price. So what are Ghanaians doing about this?
You want to first we buy Kenke 4-5 cedis. Today you want to buy Kenke 4-5. You can't satisfy. All that thing we want things to be less. Food to eat must be less. Go in somewhere in Europe or somewhere in American British. What the rich man can chop, the poor man can chop. But here in Africa, what the rich man can chop, the poor man can chop. We chop two and the rich man chop papaya.
Rasamana yetene nkano Rutika Gandiagan and also Nasama or de Atu Janano and Tiami Adumo China a year media budget ye de be presente or parliament in Georgia de Midi say na EBTB yet him's a budget Cassian and Casaba and Yeniaja na Ejuma Pane and to media days for the Ebeshemakina. Nature se bibia etumi akonkan na aye kraba hwe kama pa na bibia de din amaye baby adru yen sembre kra ye beko a power specialist Herbal hospital omu hospital nanka se dwumedi omudi say ye yare friend hepatitis A, B, C, D and E and sana fatty liver de ko a ombebo doctor wa ha sciatica a prostate no so omobo omuhumbo den pa compay fibroid na dey na wokwa ombebo na make say wo hwe ha ye showcase omundro no wa ha wo behu ye G Kajiri Dr. Drew ha na me say doctor G Kajiri de mini media me pa Dr. Men Vitality unye bi ebeboa saa so na Herbatin ekọ with jikajin ekọ with jikajin immune booster nti wonya ebe support na neni anam dem nsesi so no ye wo kala mixture no so wonya bia ebo yepa ye wo adu aya SK ansa na edu aya Herbal tonic esiesiu ehhehye na nse menua bia na so ate medi bi ma na nsesi ameba bi o sekin pebi mami wonya bia bebo ansa na edu aya Herbal mala mix no so malaria fever nti sesi ano jkj no akoy alpha no omega ba ko hana alpha ni no omega city enye is Dr. Asresa Doc, you be able to call here. Mu boy jumapa. Nti hwefia ha. Wura ha hwemrenche na wo mo ho pre. Yes. Me hu senche wili ne bag bonechi oso kofi. But hu wasan betena ha. Opejiri kajiri. Sa so na Peter, o ma fans sa onim se meti bia no. Ne de metena so. But o ma me fans a me release ama no. Doctor, me nim se ndi probably na nkasa na Power Specialist Herbal Hospital wo mayen. And so there na wo mayen. Over to you.
Me da se. Abusia ya mo akwa ba Power Time bre some Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. My best to do a dear enemy, the kind of pump day home and some yadi beer how beer. Baby, as I saw do any child back a Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Power, do not fail and last stop. You Kumasi one crime, and now you walk takra. The Kumasi of Yase, Yani Jasper Flint Station, the Enshanimu, war a puto Jacon Tansa so, Lake Road, and a war, a cry or Quabinya. Kwabenya ACP Kwansane Block Factory no edi enhwere mu na fe takrade wo Anaje Estate Customs Road any single washing bin to di enhwere mu number say dey me na miensa Mr. Famu bia na frɛ wo fra branch na ebe ono ne ama direction ba ho na wa beje wa yaresa number se ne 0555 797878 0200 38 3831 and 0244 544422 Monday to Saturdays and the day juma Sunday pended the juma if you holidays ye juma or your branches in nyinamo enti ba bia obia na yade bia ha obia no tutumika Sodora Power Specialist Herbal Hospital on fa yade ma ensan fa nko de berada oba labo papa bia ohia se ma ye no beye ye di mfiri be hwehwe ni padua ni mu so ohia se ma o ye scan so ohia se ma o ye x-ray bibi biara asase ma o ye na ye hu de ekoso ni padua ni mu ne be ye ansa ne redra kan da bia me kasa ye ntuti just symptom nyesa o kasa uti o ya pani amu oduro nyesa o kasa o sotia na etini amu oduro nyesa o kasa o Johnson tentam ani amu oduro Johnson tentam ne me de ba no edoso enti power ye make sure say you better tackle the cause of symptoms now with the abano near to your dear no say your dear no qua ensign maybe or shop Power Time summary what test hepatitis B positive they say we are singing Ajia to me say Power Specialist Herbal Hospital any hospital ba ko pe aye wo hepatitis B aduro yitimi say your dear no etu ase tie ni ye ye manage ye mbrabra no ase ye say your dear no mani free moja no kra one are testing negative day in day out no ebebre one you do no send mo amono ne e the results papa e ba no edoso one no bo ahye Cote d'Ivoire Togo ni ade de ade achi ade sambia no se mo e ba kura ni say you kunu say you yere say you ba say you nua bi so wa test hepatitis B positive baby ese so do ani kire baby ba ko pese se ba wadwini mu aye Power Specialist Herbal Hospital ye be ye profile na confirm sampa ya re na e wo ho by a liver function test, by a viral load count, but who be a more do a woman mojanimo, when you drone kakra when my best time or ye beam, but who be a sort ya kodro, number one in that so, I shall crown and say, Yadia no and then crofosi near drono, Yamiatum, what about the right place? Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. So quiet viral load dibium, Nessa a target not detected, and Nasa a bad negative, Yam Fanosa, Sentini say a moano ekakitu ebia ye below the minimum figure na ebia machine baka say ye negative and as a target not detected into be profile na confirm sampa emo na sa emo na ba kokra ye de enumojam into yensi akase a test negative ye treatment ko negative baby e be kwa lab bia no ye negative entina homa hepatitis B ye de nkun enhye dem na ensu udi agoro bekun ekuni papi wona woje wo ho akyenye wona wantumrika ama power specialist hospital no hepatitis B ade na ekuni pa bebre nti so wo tena ho na udi agoro wonya nipa udi kan ya ade na bekun so to na mobile power specialist hospital wonya nipa udi kan ana utwa to a onso benya wa yaresa wodi no eye fatty liver wakoye scan wako hospital yeso liver no ayesra de liver no ahonhono liver no achenchene fatty liver liver enlargement liver cirrhosis tumrika fabra power specialist hospital ama oyafunu no ayedenden oyafunu no ahono wani nyina aye very yellow wano ne onsam nyina aye hoya unase nyina tata oyafunu no abosoro denden anya asam ketwa oba power nyamiadom ama yeduro ai besa yade nyina firi ho ama ho ato so liver na aye fat sa enlarge sa cirrhosis no what the power nyamiadom aduro ewo ho wode no aye kidney stones ana kidney cells wako scan wako hospital so kidney stones ana so kidney cells ama osisi achi lower back ho aya wo ya ahyehyew onase nyina ahya se tatai mesro entratra ho fa kidney eni agro kidney stones ana kidney cells bra power specialist about hospital wode no aye ulcer ana how akomde wa yam yoya dwene to yam yoya wudidi mi yam yoya ya na obo afono obi etimi afe sentini se ulcer no ayekro obo no nyina yoya de kopie wa chutanya heartburns wudidi na dwene jejabu indigestion wonsaro nyina timi atititi ya na se enframa bi agina oyam wo mo aye stomach ulcer na se peptic ulcer no wo chika sanu mutimi ya wo ya ehyehyew wo ya ho hwenye ulcer beto ma wafon aye tantantan ne so tumika bra power specialist about hospital onase ohia aduaya SK that is stomach care ekuro bia wo ya furu no mu say ya duodenal ulcer say ya peptic ulcer once aye kuro once aye ulcer ewo nipadua mu no wunya sadro ye betua sententen ade ama tumeka bra power specialist about hospital na ya mu into ya de no ase emfa ema wo ya bema wo Johnson problem o Johnson tentem ko aketua bi na aba kakra bi na Johnson do da bia meka se enya Johnson tentem bia na ye diabetes our symptoms no but so prostate problem a year bladder problem that is cystitis kidney issues urethra na so urethral problem ewo ho untreated infections bi te say gonorrhea syphilis e de kaka ho a ebetimi aka o Johnson sam wo chema na Johnson aba wo Johnson abema ne ya wo ya abema ne hyehyew wo Johnson wi autenka se bia kam wo Johnson wi ne mojade akire ya na wa ya se ayre denden sentisa Johnson no intimi mabo kra de aba ne nyina eye moja nko amesro entena ho wodi akra ya de catheter be show bemam edu sabrenda de se niema e ya kachi na uti e ya te enne ya uti power time enne ya wo hwe power time na wonim se wo Johnson problem to Mikabra Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Kumase and Crime and I say a yeta crowd. They say numbers in 0555 797878 0200 383831 and 0244 544422 Monday to Saturdays. Ana de eye adwuma odi no eye typhoid na how da bia meka se nkrofo treat typhoid se malaria typhoid beto ma otia yoya malaria beto ma otia yoya typhoid beto ma onum ayo onwono typhoid beto ma ho aye mira ho ba ye hye malaria e the same symptom enti no be call hospital the same symptoms so ekwa e bia doctor no ba me aye ne lab malaria no aye negative but because of symptoms no say o man malaria treatment meanwhile no nipa no any malaria bia na typhoid difference one typhoid and malaria symptoms we say typhoid better ma wabowa typhoid better ma severe constipation typhoid chronic better ma running stomach typhoid better ma rashes agu bra power specialist about hospital yama jirika kala herbal mixture we typhoid dro den enya sam ketwa na so de na malaria dia na yama aduaya malamis okokata so untumi enna wonum yo nyonyono aduane do ma ontene de oso tia na ete baby a ko hospital ne asu moja so awia wunya aye aduaya heba tonica ebabo esiesi ni pedua no ama ho aye fe obehhehye aye kama enu anum nyina no pure herbal food and drugs authority register ajatum ade amane so ya bema na ne mankoye e wo mpamu emfa maudia da bia meka se bema wo bema no ntini ani moja kasa bia anim sentini no musisi ne moja no entimi nkotai ntini no mu a ya na mroye no ede aba no apart from yadwa hodo infections ahodo ene yes diabetes ne nru hodo bia nkrofo no matimi de sa ha no eba no sa kwa we so bema ntimi ayemre ntuba hia giri kagiri we ni dini no honam se ubodi pene ni free utibesi unase baabia wo so gidi ne so nya ye herbal mixture immune system booster ni bi kan ho de a yes baabia wu ade ama wo hia no wodi mu nyina bi baabia to herbal bia no kwa ebi ewo ho wo de na ye kompo na show minim go taye mfasakan enka ye be mo dra be na ni nyina ama nso so wani atumi age watumi abotai oba watumi ayukoma ma bia konkan ade ama awarefo amopa wo ye sramo ya ne ye pepa asemu mienu nyina mo beba ye mpese oba no nko abeba obebo abaye ne laba ye ne skamba ye bibia no na oye perfect problem bia ni ne ho obe kompa no na problem no free mema no mema bebre low sperm count but in ho de no wampam otimi ya adwuma ni nteno onuse no an no obe semen analysis no na sperm ba kokora eni ne ho nsuo no mu mesro tumeka momra power na power baby senya na organ ha no ebi nso mo so mo ni gentimi mi peye wotimi dwonso saa wa ye ha osotia na etutimi di all right nanso da bia oso te kokata so ntimi enna woto ase sciatica eye wo ya atwetwon wota na adwena wotini wo namu a eye problem ayo ya na nyina etitiriti obisimi tiafo a ase ade etare nase na wo nase nyina ayetofo blood circulation no enye wo de bra power yenhwe ye mo nase nyina tatai enye mema na ase tatai no edoso ye hu pa first hospital ne de eye kidney bon ma be ye kidney be ye bibia na eye all right na nso bia na wakoma no heart no say ade no so ade ekoso pa na ne heart no ayen large na koma no ayekese se wakoma no yekese a itima onase nso tatai tibia wo onase atata umia na atom wakoye kidney function test why scan yeso kidney bia ye kama na so onase na tatai ebia na your heart no ayen large oba power ebetwa x-ray lab bia sese yo ne beyew ne aboa ma odroma sa ho nyina efro ho ya de bia help bia yentimi amoso yentimi anka ho asem no fabra power specialist about hospital kumase wo feyase ye ni just go flin station di enhwanimu wo aputo ja kontra so kwan no so Lake Road ene yewo akra wo kwabenya ACB kwanso ne block factory no edi enhwanimu takrade wo Anaje Estate Customs Road ye ni single washing bay no so di enhwanimu freyen 0555 79 78 78 0200 38 38 31 and 0244 54 44 22 Monday to Saturdays and your day Sunday peneda ya juma even holidays ya juma or your branches you know ya do say be algebra na ohwe power time nyame ya aduma da sane sabre yanso ya de apom de hon sam no ebebro
Mamenda Doctor Hinebasi Bebre, so fi power specialist Herbal Hospital. No dia pomode hon komo e de brain. Ndro ne de e wodwaman so ana okohwa wonsebe tumi akabe nti e male vitality no jirika jiri me amedia me de ko enyo bia dia. Mame nkwaje aboafo nkra to mra me ba nkomo bebre ho.
Medo, gana biana. Omo fa jebidi wi aba besu en fita no pa anya se baby she. Manga shi.
Junior! I'm saying so now for me be there no.
Sister Coast pa. It's only gas.
I'm using the why. Why?
Down yankana wa.
Ah, Sister Coast. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient.
Let me see your hand.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Missy Minanano, a group bassa, and the bravo Tibedu.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow, na yes, a do maybe crana, me bano timide, or maybe gumi so weekend. Hey, remember. I don't think I'm catching say, no medi garlic capsules. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, medi garlic capsules.
Medi Moses garlic capsules. Ba mamoja dini paduanimu efusani ye. Na esiesie obani barima mahona wodin. Ubinya edui bi ato omanyimu pharmacy store freye 050-349-4885. Edui enye mamofra enye ndi fiedu yenu. Apemfo ene ema emanofo. Medi Moses. Unni how FDA ajije din kratui atu.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your world's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Okay, memo akwa biom deba TV XYZ so baby awa wo hwe bibia. Wo so awutie power 97.9 FM. You ready aya to the day inside politics. Wednesday's edition Debrewe. Make us say chairman Bismarck Teria Boateng Hajina Kunya or former chairman the ma Eastern Region chapter the ma NDC Amayoku or ha enche lawyer David Worry Brown or Subaba Cancer or senior lecturer ATU Ekuku Dami Nende Yene Omo Ebedi Ejuma and baby will be an memfa wonsa and carefully no memfa wonsa and TV no ma enkoso enda heya. He said ha Nagana Kasa aha Nagana tea. Mama chairman Akwaba.
Yeah,
Bibi abako de.
Oh, me ofasi, I don't know.
Ejuma ninti yehu fia ha che kakra nche bebre beza che kakra.
O che.
Che on. Easton to say.
Yeah, be the number ni bi any ho.
Sunday yehu say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama be PM ho. Thank you to all.
It's a beautiful occasion.
Boy en komo kakra. Ni nsi kwa so.
Lady kan ni ko echiao.
Me so mejo so. Ya so echiao.
E ma ya konso. Me say so papa dabre mu no. September 6 de.
Ne kra.
Ye nyina watakra di.
Enwa no.
Ye be jamo.
Enwa no be jamo ni mebusia.
Ye ma no busia ya.
Na next week ye we you. Adekoka Friday. Na Sampiale Saturday. Ni na State House forecourt wa.
Ye be ni na.
And say next week the Obaba program the Oba won ko biom. Ye ma won ko isi. Na ya tena ye yi na kwesiada na wo.
Because won so nyina.
Wa ni Adekoka
de.
Asemu.
Sampiale de me ni ko ye adwuma Okumase. Conference Resolution Committee ya. NEC 40 ya. On the etoso and then the cause of problems or constituency anymore. By and just on the I can say maybe I cause to be a discussion. I did yes or no. I am Yamadi. No cran cap or born and
cracker.
But you young upon pen or no crack any padders and you need some them. Nicomin Fanch, I can see anything kwansem Emma Mugabe sanse mani age obi a obere bi a o se
no crepa
abasobo
no crep
se na me hwe na me hu ni se tema oil fan or board member no share na brown suit gina ho
no crep yen congratulate
yeah so na hu se adwuma o ye obi a de beba
no crep
ni nyina yo twen honhom mpenifo adwen homa no sa dibia no ye mo no nyina mo ne yo ya chi awie na ye nchia ye chief of staff liko Sunday mi wo ho me ti se pepe of our he is obi ofie se me boabo me ho akọ ye program
thank you to
osimi gina ofie na no ampa me bie no a by offer the and come on and no crying shame crying keke and no shame crying baby will be a machiano and kayo car say no offer name ponso baby be program it is baba mechia me mpeni for me no one nam yura kwaku asamo former youth organizer awbo mechi domo bibiem yura gabi no so ya me church ofo na yewura baba la me ono so kan communication ho a ono gbaduma
yo
na yen anso so yen bright ono so ya driver or driver yen de yakoba
I mean sure bright
sabre ya ye ka say me wona na pon kase bi he friend na bafo asi ano a wan hwe SYZ di anacha dan manye samre nso a lawyer ba nso ye mana kwaba ya chia wo nyina awie nu na ne be kan ne se enura bi sunye na mentumi ama program ne bi na chief of staff deliver ma me hu se o ya matured na suam sunye ne se enam aye amanyoku NDC me ne yewura Lawrence aye adwuma me ne yewura Tamus aye adwuma na me ne yewura Mama aye adwuma na yaka manyokuo mu akuni ni miensen ya me no ni nyina som ne amampani Lawrence owai okone crèche ene amampani Atames nso okone crèche na ni nyina be ya reho na me se one de hompaibo no nusunsum na tai one ba no achi na no ahwe UPS seni akunu ni ewura to ahwe nom ni mpenifo egu ho na ewura juro zebra ejina ho na wo o deliver na me hu se yesunsu bia den abi wura ni mu se ne papa preko peno no ba bibia wo bia no ye mane moni yo enra eni ye ma me nso aye first lady na do me osenso ye ma no yakọ ma bisu ye nyina ne ko femi osenso yakọ na yinim se wo krade a nkwa ntumenye 13 years ni na samre ye bodwa data wo Kofodia Jubilee Park donko ene famu ebe ka kire ense obrimpo tutu samre ni ewura Peter Smith na regional minister o to jai the oye no tutu milika koy eja kire man o no friends ni abani eni nyina echi no e aseda manyame se de nyame pe eno oyi ya chi awi de meka ne se ye mampani bedru Kofodia thank you to Sunday yewo ahemfo mako man hino dubaako
Waisin region okay
kwa edene ho odan edene ho oyi kotoku
achim kotoku
achim bosome esuaduro ondro no
achim sredro no
achim abu akwa
okay
enso de ne ho
se de omo ho
dwaben enso ede ne ho
okay
akropon
ede ne ho
eye yelo krobo
ede ne ho
enum
for ho okay
lower menya ede ne ho ena akwam ede ne ho
okay
ena num ede ne ho ena boso eso de ne ho
boso fo ne hwan mo no
boso no fi enum
a
na wo boso no
to mo so wo kasa bi o mo kasa
on kasa na guan
okay
on ni okre latte no
baba winiba na
awukugwa winiba on tribe no ha utunu on tribe no gonja entina ma o mampani dondoma ni mama mra ya oni di afashe bia okobi no guan fo no to na guan
okay
for ndiyewo oman hini dubaako and the form regional traditional council only nyina bai na o hwe kales na efekeke biara be shiai school for bai enyanum kramo for bai party for bai gaso for bai tezindra gph kwa nyina be chia omampani ewo na seda o de ba no na we kire se ya gina tum prekope se ni djuma pa wo di na bosumi nsian ni so na ahemfo eye kono ne kaso kan e kase hote bo mampani abaso o kire ni obetuma ni ese so oye dwabe hene so kase fine
okay
ono so kan obetumi omampani kire ya me kan se afram please niko afram please ni afra ho da wante obi bi wu awonti o
baby e wo no ai se nka Ghana ho
dabi ne Lawrence Adawroma 1987 eno di district capital call no den kania fa nsu ase e de call wo hu de ndi America kiro se Lawrence ne wo Mills ena Mills be wo John mama wo hu nto ato aso
sanity
enu nti na ma ewura John Dramani mama se o the bridge be to nsuo no so ama akwani abadie aye mrede aye ama ne je se wa be hye ne papa mu kena so watimi den kania fa nsuo na se dia ono so the bridge ba be to so ama no ka ye man na nanom ni obia wo anigi ye ne se o se dwumadie biara aban dada no eye de to ho a obepeso obabebe wie ni nyina nkankan ni regional hospital no obabebe wie sansa yare sabia ye fapem ensam de okan bebere no kire appointment nso odi ama afue mantamfo na minyina we so ma men kan kire yenuanom a yenya appointment wa afue mantam ne se oni ni papa hwamo sanse papa nko ba bi anye krata ammo obi din mama no we dise afue mantam kwa enti wonu hwe se obuoni ani die na odi ama on so be ye bibia ama daachi de buoni be kan se legacy edi ato ho na on so kwa akire mafo akai te mampani anyi isi regifo amfim na onyi Ghana fo amfim ne mumunu to no odi be pie no mienu ne fa na ensuo kura sa pete wo so na emmo be no nan ne fa eni no mumunu na dwumadi ni kwawie ne ensuo ne te prekopen na kire se o mampani ne dwumadi obedi ye you were Debra by chief of staff by
correct papa bi
you were for zombo for by national chairman by general secretary by you ambassador to US you Victor Smith by Mavis no by you defense minister
then I official
oh mampani kan wo badwam die
kan badwam yenkoye ni me
kan wo
badwam one day we kan wani
na you chief of staff on you manebo amanso e by defense minister on by oni na behwe ma dwumadie no ekoso MMDC nyina former MP former ministers sitting MPs former obiara ebae ebehwe se dwumadie na amen so meka ho bi so mekoy
waso
memrantie so koy
chairman
pa mekoy
debi obababiem yenkoye ni
waka inti dwumadie ni ehote na ye pepepe di samra me no kasa de regina mu fidie so na tiefu tie yense thank you to no ye mempani de ba parliamentem ye ni aso
correct
ye da nananom nyina ase ye da obi biara oba ye biara na ne fe ne se obi a okodu ye biara so ya antesa torenchim ya ye den esi eno ye oba dia da rom ye de da na se ni so ka parliamentem sabre dia eno mempani ne nan ye odi be si kronkron biara dia Jackson Parker na ne be kan ne se obi hu no o ho efe pa o na mi nyina no ye inshira ne adom.
And the chairman, say answer law be no. Eastern region, my appointment to say Sanko Fuya president Bobo Mudin a Kaye na say na my say Bishunam Quemoba Uhuna saying a fan of appointment.
Oh, yeah, so
money so
papa, and so hey, now be say Pueman who was Omampani chief of staff.
Chairman, we take a break. I'm a main Tiasama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Kai, not to uncommon so.
Abra, Yaba, Abemu, ye check a Juma, Yashan Crofo, Ababuaming, Etimi, Ebu or Mino. Eastern region, Muchafa de, and also Chao Biao. Because I may body na, yes, sorry, says here. And so you were Julius Debra, you were Mani Boama, you were Georgia Pariado, Rita Akosia Ajima White, Samuel Ofuswampofu, your political advisor to the vice president, Marietta Brew Apia Upong, or a legal counsel to the president, Seth Tekwe, your economic advisor to the president, Ebenezer Oklete, Telabi, Thomas Nyaku Ampem, deputy minister of finance, Mark Oliver Kevo, director general, National Information Technology Agency, Victor Bampo, Chief Executive, National Health Insurance Authority, and Jumano Sumenya, Fepa, Abigail, Akwambia Mensa, Maslock, Margaret, Ansay, Mago, Oneden, Ghana Enterprise Agency, Kwesi Afrebaini, hey, where they can see you, Director General, SNET, Solomon Chumberma, Managing Director, SIC Life. Engineer Chumbafu, Chief Executive, Financial Intelligence Center. Kwesi Buete, Managing Director, Ghana Publishing Company. Ruth Sedo, Deputy Director General, National Service Authority. Teddy Nanaya Safori, Deputy Director General, NADMO. Richard Latte, Maslock. Samuel Ameni, Sudan Loan Trust Fund. Yabua Wadie, Deputy Director General, National Lotteries. You have numbers, Nameso Makotra Lotto Nibi. Alex Trumberma, Deputy Director General, Narcotics Control Commission. Apao Haruna, Deputy Director, Metro Mass Transit. Basil Ahiable, Honorary Chairman of the Board, Public Procurement Authority. Emmanuel Okai Minta, Board Chairman, National Service Authority. Dr. Samson Kwaka, Board Member, Public Procurement Authority. Richard Nyakun, Board Member, Student Loans Trust. Fuad Agbenyazi, Deputy National Coordinator. Hey, Adolfo Henry. Wilfred Kolete, Acting Registrar, Health Facilities Regulatory Agency. Gifty Nyakun, Board Member, National Identification Authority. Nana Ancestor Sraku, Manfehene, Madamfo. Board Chairman, Social Security and National Insurance Trust, Slint. Kose Usu, Board Chairman, National Buffer Stock Company. Michael Ologo, National Food Buffer Stock Company. Ambassador William Untobuani, on the board chairman, Minerals Commission. Mr. Jamal Kone, Deputy Managing Director, Cocoa Marketing Company. Seidu Kabori, Presidential Staffer, Regional Political Coordinator. Jeche Dakun, Board Member, Defense Industry Holding Commission. Amanda Ochri, Presidential Aid Protocol, Office of the President. David Nana Adom, Board Member, Consolidated Bank. Kwesi Achim Apia Kubi, Board Member, National Investment Bank. Ambassador Victor Emmanuel Smith, Ghana's High Commissioner, Ghana's Ambassador to the United States. Mavis Ama Frimpong, Ghana's Ambassador to France. Paul Kwame Butako, Ghana Statistical Service. Michael Flew, Board Chairman, Financial Intelligence Center. Evelyn Cry, Member, Council of States. Dasebre Boamadako, Member, Council of States. And say, yeah, change, Jumano. Isiru Jimonya Muchefa.
It is Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sunday Okupiemu or Eastern Region and another two Chairman. Now walk a Sunday the way fame na re na a lawyer so emblem.
Sir, Obia di Unya Ibia Chase and also a brave party. The woman say Obia then debate to my ejuma. Now reflected Ghana. Now appointment for so enya home for so. Into Mampany and ya appointment film. Mse ni awama obia de ne de be adwuma obia nso be boa ama parliament so development na koso na Ghana nso so emfaso nso ayeden aba nti enkankan ne say ye ma ye chiche position ti say ni ama chief of staff enye post kitwa o pa for ambassador ni bibia no say wo na bra na be kame ho na hwe me bibia so chief of staff no de ama parliament mfo na ono so edema no so nya parliament mfo na oguso eboa de obetumi aboa wa parliament ne Ghana nyina ba bibia obeduru bia no chief of staff de nya no anka ba bia obeduru bia chief of staff de wa Mohamed hang enka kama tonsum it says so ni pano ni pa yewura John Dramani mama hwe ni so ne ban na ode ne koto ba bia ode na to
no correct
nti appointment ye dia man de America ne say o mampani wa nya appointment mu to twene wa ye ne famu de wa boa na mnim se bi su wachiri enye no onwie obekoso no waye na obi e bia nso obenya bibia no so no obe deliver ama Ghana nya ho faso
Meda Senti Chairman Bismarck Teria so na yete ne kan mama lawyer David Wawi Brown Akwaba law yentio Akwaba
yemia
school na edwom boko de
ebinumu yenhihye ambabetro exams nti ya wrap up on lectures ni yi
okay
na ye de ahwe kwa ambefa so omesua de ombepasi ama mutimi e de abesum omangana esanse se na omai koya asisia de ba be bibi djuma ani ma koye de omo wie school adwuma be wo ho ambetimi nye bia ye enti school mu de boko nisianso ya tese my board council chair Professor Buchi
okay
ti ehwese ne keka honso bebana bibia
ayfon sana ye
nti Akraten kan university ya guso
yo aban papa aba
oh say JM aban papa da ajibebia
okay yo mama Sambra chairman we chairman yan hwe eye enra 13th John Evans at Mills eye ne anniversary commemorative eye lecture course or UPSA eye Ohene Kofi Kunadu auditorium na yendi hon komo kakra Professor Mills idinu kra ba utrima de na wokai wonene ye adwuma yentio Chief of Staff ne kasa wase yemkwe
yedi kan be bo organizers no abaso science Professor Mills Heritage Fund no 13th on a
lecture course
so UPS no na ye ma me office me nua amene na ye djuma pen no ye me chairman ya na me organizer ene waraze du ba bia wadu ankasa wankasa ma antome koma so na me boa kasa ma ne tome koma so na ma me hu se ampa onim Professor Mills na one na ye djuma so pen na Professor Mills me sunu nyina ne se emra ye call Congress usunyane na me ya wa ne wo mu se certain president na ye ka se democracy ne ma ho kwan ma former first lady and then the contest election e me na puemanta me koye no agent so na batu so de man no tebeye game and funka na yewa me di ye ni se ye mpanifo no ade de wo organization no ho but the media na man person ka certain president enke be man contest science na juma no wo ye no na wo wie but ye kan democracy no de koye enso nyame adom owini ye beto a na juma die so so di ne birthday no ne 3 days na fofi antoata na dware abam enti enne ya yema minuanum appointment me so me kan say Professor Mills time 2010 yema me the same board member ni bi e DVL emi enso koye adwuma e de boy na ban ene party ene Ghana enti se ne obi nso aduru ne so na ye mani bia dwumadi a yedidi ye no eno a satani Electoral Zebra ye ma no chief executive of Tourist Board
yes
Electoral Zebra na ma board ne call authority and
na person no ye dwuma be authority
call parliament ma ye pass away Professor Mills Yobia so oba appointment mu na me organizer oba fa phone oba frɛ ono ngasa be frɛ tewia party program no ochina ye ba ma hyehyɛ duru sen to ba man briefing we nyina ansa na waba to oba no nim ni party for no de ekoso ene ni an appointees nso ni ekoso in fact namo Professor Mills ni nanti yen mani soy enkankane me Juro Zebra yenua ba even kran kwaku asamwa Ewura Anthony Jampo enum no wona na keka ho ade a ne boa emre no so no ne MMDC fo hia ema wonu hu ni policies Professor Mills Yobi a bibi hawo na wo call no officer e wo castle na akwanya wo ho ema wonu ni koye nkitahode enti meka se twaka ene Professor Mills enya ye from the campaign ma obeye president ema sabi odumankuma wo to nsafre no meka sabi de wa nyini to twene na wa nyi obi anso to twene sa tem na Ewura John Dramani mama ya na vice president no se wo ko castle na wo fra kon ho a na Ewura vice president in no office all right uko Ewura John Dramani mama ho a obajo fefefe ono beye presi ye beka se agudie ye ba wo se akọ ma ho no na ye nyina asre na ye de anije enti ya na times mi wachire na obi ka Ewura John Dramani mama na Ewura Professor Mills asem se nkabo mu a na me bi se nipa na se nipa no nkankan ni kwekwa di do ho e ka bibi sa na ye me ya because ni nim Ewura John Dramani mama na Ewura Mills twaka award them
okay
ene se oba campaign kura ne nsem a wo kan ma no hu ni se osom opani no buade na wona ho brase science ono ankasa ne ton Ewura Mills ne dan ono ankasa ho sa ne ma wonu nyina mi hu ye Ewura John Dramani Ewura Mills Yobi a na dibu odi e be kan se ai na mi ana me bo no video bi se okoshi a custom officer ewo Herbal Temaport na wɔkasa ma ɔne ho ne sɛ corruption ɛyɛ adeɛ baako a ɛsɛ sɛ katase ne hye prɔyɛ no yɛtu aseɛ koraa na ɔde megaphone na ɛkasa na hu sɛ n'ani abere sɛ amamu a Ghanafoɔ de hyɛɛ ne nsa no ɔba na wabɛdi ho dwuma yɛwɔ Mills adeɛ a mehu ne sɛ ɔwɔ courage a nabamu wɔ mmerɛ na ofi South Africa ɛba ɛkɔhyia airport a na yɛwura Nudwick ɛna na yɛ no special wei a yɛn ɔgye obiara Mills agye obiara nti aduanom sɛ ne Mills kɔ ne krakyi a mɛka sɛ yɛahwerɛ de kɛseɛ ɔbrempɔn tutu nanso nyame na de ma nyankopɔn nko a na deɛ baako a mede bɛkae no paa ne sɛ wakɔka asɛm akyerɛ ne sɛ niko ayɛ sei no wote hɔ a na wafafo afrɛ nipa no ɔbisa so wonim ne nɔmba fa ne nɔmba ma me
ɔno aso ɔbɛfrɛ
wow ɛwɔ w'anim te sɛ wonim sɛ ntoro na wobɛdidi a ɛne ɛnkɔ hɔ ɔbɛ expose wo sisi a
saa na ɛyɛ
nti na mma nipa bebree hu ne sɛ yɛntumi mfa asɛm nkɔ ne hɔ
good example of a leader
ɛno yɛ adeɛ baako a masua ɛwɔ ne ho yɛ na nkurɔfoɔ so saa adeɛ no nyɛ woyɛ saa na wayi oturufoɔ adi da bi ɔturufoɔ ne wan asɛm no nyɛ nokorɛ bɛtɛ ɔkɔtwa too so nti ɛno yɛ adeɛ baako a mehu sɛ yɛ fapem ɛwɔ yɛwuro mekaa sɛ yɛba me DVLA board member na nti twitwa bi baa
mu nya DVLA board member
yeah 2010
okay
na nti twitwa bi baa mu ne adeɛ a nti yɛwura juros na ɔwɔ ayi chief executive for tourist board no me kwaya na me board sata na me ntiapo no se ne se wa na papa fa phone frɛ me frɛ na me se o man eri ade ma me no ye ni se you also know monko ya ma me gifativo ene be so e me sa dade no enti oyo bi a ye nka asɛm nkyerɛ no ba won na ne wachi nkɔ kɛkɛ sɛ waka asɛm akyerɛ no ayɛ ɔbɛyɛ ho hwehwem ɔde bɛto ba bi ɛda ɛyɛ wodi a ɔbɛfa oyo pani a meka sɛ enti enam so ama menini nua no mu nyinaa yɛ free nua MP mra yɛ to no so aba me frɛ no ete sɛ yɛ mɛboa wo yenye wo sei meka sɛ mra o to yɛ kɔ opposition a MPP for haraze na yere a yɛde ne kɔtren ni ma police station no wa abrochire yɛ nyina ne kogu wo sɛ yɛ kwan yɛ betumi afa so o twa so bae sate no yɛ lecturer ɛwɔ Columbia University o twa so bae ɔbae no every single person biara obegyina hɔ that time ma ne biara no mo be pese obeda na se to yo bi a me kana sam na ade bɛkye but otimi ba ka Ghana bom eno na ne friend say asumdwe but na yen so Ghana for na yen party for the one MPP for aye yen oje kufo amammu mu no eni Jacob Echemlente nyame fa na kransi ye mobilization for wu ye owo no chief of staff Emaje Kufo
yes
owo council no for phone wa ma directives mobilization for yentu amka ya yima di monko aha ya yemu se monko aha ya yemu se monko ya jiji we no kas ya buru binom na enso senior ya papa ewini ya the election e de call tan ema e declare winner no obema Ghana asundwe bam na hwe katri ya MPP fo gya ye nyina achi no betoto niema ema Ghana yesa fire ntuma pafra sata ne ekọ happy go let's can you but we kwan obebu o man no ema sika ba any projects a ye di gu ho a na ne ameka ne say ewura ya papa e offer electoral lawyer by profession na ne ni juma di ewura de say omedima ye wo sembre ni mu no obeye wiye na nyame to nsa frɛ ne sɛ ɔmɛhome wɔ Abraham kokom enti enedai a wɔkyena yɛkɔ Asomdwe Park ne yɛkɔdi ne 13th anniversary no ne mɛka ne sɛ kyirikyiri bɛnkyɛfo nyinaa mɛka ho ne yɛmɛkae no ɔkyena ɛsiane sɛ ne ɔdi ne yɛbɔ ɔbɛyɛ adeɛ a Ghanafoɔ wiasa fa na nyinaa ani bɛgye huhu sɛ wabɛka Ghana bom ama Asomdwe aba na enya me nwanwa se no na ne ba John Mama eya enne ototo ne ma di sisi yi ama ne Ghana Asomdwe aba o man Ghana mu a enye enko yo obi asabi onu afi mi kurom chebi no ba ye no hene bi kura to no o chia sori ade unimi nsori aha ewura John Dramani mama ewura Professor Mills wan fasa subana antene ba ewura John Dramani mama enti se enede ye kan ho asem a na ne meka ni se ba bi biara o da biara no on fasa spirit no a nanka obi bebu ni menfie nwotwe no a wanwie na Ghana fo antina se ye ma ne ba ne bedi mfie nan no a ono nso nyame ye na dom kotre fie a wasa aba no on fasa spirit no emewura ni mu na Ghana emfa ne toma pafa
Medase chairman na Bismarck Area Boateng na ti ni submission mamenko lawyer ho lawyer yentiwe
michia ahwefo ne etiefo nyina ashama fo michia mo na my lovely wife na me call me ma omo hwe me sisie na niko since 92 me join NDC 92 but me first party card on the 25th of July 1995. The reason being that school in 17 manya party card until me share President Rawlings na member even before then yeba constitutional democracy that we are already NDC share NDC a brand now obefi so no Professor Mills so do declaration eba nkrofo bebreni anje because omodwen say ebia nanka say na omo pese ye elected flag bearer no ankon sa but na yenim say God has a plan until you got 2000 election and akufo eba 2004 omo wie mu a Jacob Ejebilam te ko declare results na wa castle NC senka ESA but at Mills esan so passum wienti no o say be na me so ama Ghana ni ba ko kra be hwe ne nkwa no ono mpene so president si no ojemu ama kufo onto aso na hona o sha senya se din asumdwe so kai
asumdwe
hene na 2008 after all the machinations shenanigans ni MPP for year bia Nyankopon said debi atameze o say odi president enti wa 55,000 votes bi the we are ebae na MPP for kromoni ho dwiri omo because na akufo ado na anka all standing against atameze that time no ono na odwen say we win dada sina meti so mo poppy champagne na won kra mo gym omoni the result ne bae no anyo mo de Atamils Baye Juma Pa Oye. It was during that first time in his office, His Excellency John Mahama Vice President, no, and many former MP Fashama, Alfred Agbesi, Yoko Castle, Ekuchia Omo. Ohana, that was the first time His Excellency John Mahama Ewo Castella, Yoko the office first. And he near maybe I can say Omoko Castle, you pass by Vice President, all right, you know, crepa trudupa, call right now, Kandika wako. Na Juma na President Mills, Ebeye, you know, who share the we are ordinary membu etutoye, and who crash say, na oye or church near onim ne Jume. The we are a mambua odi ane emra odi emra ye juma no eno so kire se oye lawyer ni no onim emra ni eyi wan convent se obi a nanse a oye president a wetwe mu a odi emra ni hye nsa omo ye niam a ense se omo ye den omo ye ka rule of law bibini na president minister say let the law takes its course on funding san enhihye niam ase na sam mre na wo attorney general sa omu di juma awon se emra ye juma police service the military fire service all the security agencies ebo juma na ɔte sɛ na yɛsi by then ɛyɛ customs adwuma na ɔmo yɛ port ɔmo si ɛyɛ ana Canada bi ɛta abem nti ɔpay surprise visit ɛwɔ port hɔ na papa ne kasa wie yɛ no ɛma custom for ebinom a ɔmo amu sɛ ɛyɛ ana sɛ na ɛyɛ nneɛma akɔ ɛnyɛ no ɔmo sisan na ɔka asɛm bi ɔsi wontumi ɛmfa force ɛnsisa system nneɛma na nkurɔfo no yɛ no a ɛnyɛ no bie so kyerɛ ɔmo ne sa ɛtuma ɔmo conscience when people change by realizing that what they are doing is wrong then the change will be a better change but when you force them you will not get the right solutions. Me kai pan say na ye by then na me constituency deputy secretary wa Shama ye ko share President Mills e wo Tamaport ye launch train okay railway e ba ye ohihye ya ye launch sa train way no wo hwe papa no ni nim dia owo na ho brase a odi ye ne djuma wutimi trust speech mano na on share speech extempore na otimi ekasa okasa nso a onyi bi mfim se na sem esese etie no sana obeka no
correct
ni kredie na papa ina obi a yesi obi be cha ne car I say kai me put the car say people me do ni fancy say what say come me dey aba
ka na me say
me dey zen na mo ka ba na me obi ananka opese okọ ni fie ewo na ni fie regiment agree to mo kwa siren kwin edum Thomas Debi this siren emboa me because me kwa it disturbs but you are the president not Debi I'm a citizen of Ghana say adibia me ya be ha obino I can't do that
yes
enti wa enam so a ye sha ye kwa nomination for the second term in Kabeba, I call your friend saying Sunyani. I was in Sunyani. Funkani game. I was in Sunyani. Honor President Mahama Ekoka Taka Tita Gangale story no. And President Ronald Zukoka Ata Mochiman story no. And Tinami Hopa. Na Nico sa faithful day. Na me wo Shalom Sport me to bus na cargo bus bi L200 na mpese me converting to a friend say trotro timi de ko ma omo ye hu adwuma ma me na me na moto we na me oka mo me ko ho na announcement na by na me say no we don't get na news and all of a sudden the whole atmosphere the whole atmosphere is a sign as if the whole intimate Shalom Sport TV so come in fact I couldn't hold my tears because now tears was just flowing because how can such a man so humble obia say we sa you kind of treat say journalist
in central
for lady be me refinity one of the ladies not tie pa when you say tamils phone friend no na lady was saying I say these are tamils the lady couldn't believe it she was say abaz na me wa uti radio so matter since then lady because I am the president I could have done anything against you but I wouldn't do that. I just want to find out na papa you see President Mills Adan Insa Benkumso it was so sad in fact that day I couldn't eat because you who say we will be Odi Ghana eko pempem so bi and no na His Excellency John Mahama etwa sewa MPP for mu power drunk no etwa ntroto ni so a Ghanaians anti any year omkoto abama MPP ba ene ejumapa na President Mills ehye ase no ene ye hwe ne ba a John Mahama eto aso a yenya yehu because if you have a good master produces a good apprentice. Na niko 13th anniversary lectures anyway na me take a credit but now once na me too coin for law nenti.
Okay.
But I listened to a few and I read.
What's in a fair share?
Look, it was fantastic. What is here? Now Charlotte say now so guess.
No, yeah,
keynote speaker.
Or any student.
What is here?
Prof na China day school.
Keynote speaker. Her delivery and his honorable Julius Debra, the chief of staff. Chairman
for the program.
I will share program no. The way the program was organized, the camaraderie, and speeches are more delivered. It simply signifies and a try John Evans Atamils. Oye churchini emrenimi any politician ultimately balancing all this nyama say boom emma or trying what leadership of a country is. Obi bisane say corruption sense officers see or can be say leadership and our can dia wudi entimi fa bibi papa embre nkrofo na wudi omukan. Then what is leadership for? He said we are expected as leaders to make sure that our leadership inures to the benefit of the people you are leading. And Otresa, he brought that to bear. Emma Ghanaians, he has done so well. And I believe His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no, and no being a Dramani Mahama. Edi toaswa obo juma okopie wo Eastern Ranger chairman e kan ho asem a yenya yehu because wow John Dramani Mahama o shena the way okasa ono so timika my brothers and sisters the demeanor of the kasa into boaso the kasa na hom brase enyeme nwanwa say he worked under His Excellency John Atamils. Nico, we have lost a gem. Now, me can win so I could say John Evans Atamils on also the leadership now leading, he also learnt it from John Rawlings. John. From John Rawlings, John Kufuor, John Mills, John Mahama. But ye mistake. And ma John ever twice no. Ye di baby nana Kufuor do be by. And no truncating sa development agenda na.
To William and now
now we also see a friend William. Or the William crank be boaka.
Or the William needing.
No, so you see William no. Uncle you see William and ka be boaka kra.
You.
Because King William ni Prince William no they were able to help their country at least omuche on my there yes and can
no do anya hwa ma my Ghana
no so be say nyama
ko wanim
because do you want us to go there this country has retrogressed for about 50 years now what shall sikadie na mudi here Atamils feel so here John Mahama feel so no MPP 4 year BBS said they want to criminalize the people. They couldn't find anything. That should tell you what I'm saying. Yeah, mistake. I did not maybe system error. Now system error ni buy no. Anytime computer the system error no, you reset. And nuntina Atamils nipa na wa training no. Oba John Mahama, Ghanaians will say Davy. There is system error. Now, in fact, a system ne crash here. A eka kete but me sure say it's crash no na antivirus na John Mahama edit to ho no e share system no eno na save system kan yes Ghana crash here na nko debi I say yi sa system error if you are na yen reset it eno na ma Ghana for eto abama John Dramani Mahama wow share the first 6 it wasn't even 6 months, do 6 months because it took over 7th January. Okay, 6 months. Yeah, say it was July. So 6 months. Osha, Ghana has been reset. You're moving on the trajectory of progress and development. And John Evans Santami's lecture was a very good one. The deliveries were superb. Organization was soon set. And everything that was done was lucid. And I can say, Bibia Ekoye, but Bibiara, na mimi nim, and I believe, say, John Evans Atamils is resting in the bosom of Father Abraham. Because he was a Christian. And not just a Christian, people who call themselves Christians and doing the other thing, but he was a good Christian. Even the day he died, look at the atmosphere. It shows that a great person passed on. You see? We know, in Kamebe Kotis, you see, when beggars die, there are no comments seen. But heavens themselves praise the death of a princess. His Excellency, John Mills, his death, he died as an angel. And the heavenly host recognized his work and showcased it. And Timinia, John Evans Atami did his best for this country. But God knew best. And he knew best, he gave the authority to what? John Mahama. But Ghanaians are so system error ebae. But nyami other woman say oh boy who say Israel for no e ko kwansumu sana ko nyansa. Then they come back. The Ghanaians we came back and we have reset the system. Bring John Mahama. And I believe that Ghana is on the road to progress and then prosperity.
Mamenda lawyer we Brown as papa menko chairman where ye bedin komo afano government accountability series 2 weeks ago no mo sha say ye hu some Mondays Wednesdays and Fridays bia no ministry for ba na wa betrima so far why na so na lands and natural resource ministry honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua Adano nendo mo be kasa be church mo kwan ni anamuntu a so far omotu ka nsem fa na galamsey titu a Ghana for kan wasem chairman wo regency yenim se galamsey no kwaso pa illegal mining no aye twema ye hu nsu ahoro a eni ayeko anase ni aye bibie wo ho a hadwene na ministry so oguso onim se din yi nso ade a ombetumi prevail yentio oye accountability series course or presidency.
Nico, Yakasami Fiade Wako.
Yo, any the coffee bread.
You are nurse. Madame for pan in me and BPR no nam. Our ba is in region. One conifia on 2 anamon. Baby, I will be a salutation. You will JK Orchard.
JK Orchard,
friend,
Antarctic, okay.
And run also at the TV, no anything. So, president of a phone, no afro, no ding commoner who say, Madame phone, more thing. Which say, or Hennekena, Naman finding close.
Okay.
Advice as a pan and agro. Some place, Penfuina, pound from you, a geek or Antarctica. Like I say, oh, what? Tiasia, so boa party, no boa. Here. Ankran Krina. Me can we feed you to say, Yem practices a democracy now. O mampani or tia kunaso. Ya bema hon kwan say. Yemayen in contest election. Sign say, a bassa, now you're the signal, may we ask. And the party phone and answer so man penny na mamu nya den enye ye Sadia is see ye ewo sunyane no. Ye repeat bien ewo ye party and a democracy. Democracy there will be a party be able to me aye but NDC. Inti me kase mra na Ewura John Dramani mama ye ko confirm wo Kumase no. Ye ko share local government. Asamu e kan ene say e wo mu say constitution na ma ho kwan say president the omedi ni mu flag bearer de ye be bia mo bia ne na ye den a contest but what tie konwa so de ye ma ho kwan e ma obi ane contest ene ne rani metia oyin ampa ye ko Kumase na ye ko hindoso no so ye nyina be kaya enti democracy ne tobribia e di ne de ato ho ne mpensem bete duru ba bi nso na mpanifo nso ahwe ama am say no nso kase e ma be ha ye chidifo ni bi na ba bi biara ye dun akwaku ani do ho wo hwe Ewura Professor Nurse e papa na ho brase ene se no de tete oni di na chi ni ade a ya na be wanwan se Ewura akwaku ani do ho e peja na bati ene party na ye somo no na okudi sabio enua no mu bia achi ema ye we obi fum kum obi mfum na kasa dodo sebe ebe kase esayade e basa na enua kwakwa ni do ho Professor Nurse ne modern boy be boy ni gidi e wo party no sumo sumye me ne aniko yentimi nka Professor Nurse ho asem wie ne wo bibia mu da ne legacy ojaye adabraka party office ye han party office wo Paloma from 1992 Farouk Ibrahima ne papa edanya ye han say dan ye $20 the legacy of Professor Nurse beja was our first story board in esiwa ene NDC ye proud of them. Into me nyada. Ama anyeno se me sebio ta fracho me nyesika ama na broso na me di kosi fia dem but odwen se party na ama ye yo apeja no na me ni e kan wo yin ye ko yin do so se ho ni e ko ye tamwa on ko sunyane ene ma gusitano mokoti won
Reform Party
say kids yan consult won e wo swaduo ya ko declare Ewura John Atanos ne yan ko wen yan ko jiri ntum wo whole Congress e ma Reform Party Ewura Gusitano no munyina te won NDC party because na be pia ni we chere say 2000 ye belu so la shere da cause we second round na e ko yo nimpa Ewura je Akufo any party for the kabom answer yetima BT NDC party na Ewura Atanos sa ya party mpanifo akoma yenni anu duru babi mpo ma Ewura obeda samuo muso kwante party say Eastern Regional Conference year 2005 ya buru binum Francis Esiamo ya yewenum enti edi abufuo se ne ma eka hobi ene MPP fo nya ekwan ebe wura mu a lawyer ka say ye de don na eko don aje kumukufo in PNDC ono be PNDC secretary to the local government 1982 yeah deputy secretary local government enti no one from manto ono be bon ho dadaw no di be wura mu na do ya arrogant ya uka bibia na enti odi chachuchika tanu ko chiro na wia kete di won ko say on come ne ko financial loss to the state no mu ne keka ho also o attorney general o lawyer ne kunso obi ani ba bia ni certificate won ade we chinchim ya o sa yira ensu afan I see credit ni bi so but ni nyina chin Professor Messi nya akoma pa enya wo twen ho Emma ne necessary ye no wani time biara no Emma Ghana sumdue ba yemra ye Minister of
Lands and Natural Resource
adena yenyina di adwenyina kwa ebrintuo forest dodo sen ye wo mam unim your party colors in ase unim your party colors unim
chichu
say ye enai
enai
ye enai
yes
tuntum
fita koko na eye green
unim the green unti am your fa green yes ye baba boy kwaye ho ban
okay
rolling star me nagalam say na ho rolling star nagalam say utibidi
ya nte ho asem
ya de ne de galam say idea tese ajegon
that's MPP from Kala no they don't think about the vegetation.
Yes, green
blue, white and red.
What does it?
Already near Mujashegu elections from Kuni.
Yes, ye colors black ye baba ye ni ye say ye before
you
and you bon say JJ Rollins akwa brochi mamu no odi fugu eshegu shake mebo na brofo no hwe no na brofo no hwe no obi ahwe no obi abon sit but no person kire say ba bia mi free no culture eno ni ye black no kokko ne kire say ye nana mu brim ye moja ani adana una na asonche no anante afiri ba bi di aba ne de na beka eye kekus ogwa ho slave trade ne di che ato ne nan enti ya na nanu mu brim ye moja ani ne agya asase to ho ba eno ne ye kokko no eya bebi kokko no
omo de ne moja hwego
ya asase ni no na nanu mu brim moja ani eno ne ye kokko no fita no e kire se ye be ye kuma mu pefe fita di abu oman
yo
enu te ne plan so me de call democracy ye free revolution ye ba democracy mu enti nya se ye fa ye kales de keke a ye be lanche wo a center ye fa de keke ye mfa chi ye no so keke wo ye se ye de Ghana fo nyina e be ba be hwase ne abo no ho ban na obi a ne mu odu ayokore aboa ndo be gira soro no wa pese patakubi amachie ndi yan fa NDC colors NDC symbol no aye de call ye no enti ase ho enti bis MPP voice one so no ase ne sign
scatter
ombe bubunia kukurudu adum this also the color white red blue ase ne sign
omon chase omuntu
yes but ye de ne ma kire wase se yet wa ye kire Kwadwo ma Adams ya ma me share ite woni mse nwa ni mfie mienu onya ne ba bi kwe ma me nyame mfa o crazy ma me ne wani da so se ba bia na 31st for former first lady ne ma na ogigi ni nya na ogigi akogu ba bi gu na fofi anto ata na jare na bam the campaign manager eni yewu akoku asamwa da ye to about the party agent eni yewu Gabriel ya ma me ko mra na ye ni na so party no untimi ma wi ofri okro mu hina ben
no cre
anwa
sanity
sa empanifu e no na family unim ye wa John Dramani mama emna party co opposition 2000 ono be director of communication na yen ye wo kokomremre ono be director of communication e boy party who dawura akopem say ye ba power enti wonte wo keke sa tem ye wa jura zabra ye propaganda secretary e wo isi review ye kan de bechi but ye mra ye wura enti green esi ya moya sasa ho ban yes sir
sanity
ene kwa brintu ne bi wo bobi so kire
abowra ni ne
eduji sase koko wo ho pa e be ga si e to koko one bag be 6000 koko asa
nasa
eni se why encourage akuafo no a obi eton ne de magala msefo yes sanity
sanity
enye nipa ne pem ne say onkofa excavator galamsey we hoda dado ne de soso ene ne tu form
ne tu first say tu bon
ye wuram iPhone ma ye hu saade nya BB4
MPP4 na de
na je kufo no person
kufo mo China
ekofa won China for buy
chebe kai so ma obi kra kokusua e wo China
yes
eya na wuntu ka ho
e ka ho na se wuntu no ya ndesi ni na ye obi mpe no ye council state na na kwala no bo so mefre ho
no kodi kufo mo ono akasa kufo mo mom kosua galam
say e wo China
buy Just na this excavators and
surface
mining
yes edenam
asase buy no mu
so ene chamfa so
yes
and is a Jakufo ya ma ho kwan ama Jakufo no mo mewura mu a enka na asase na ye bo ho ba no enka wo na na no obi aka bi na me be ka bi di ase be ka bi yeye o se de ndam ko jagina mo ada so bete kwa be ni yensu ya ba no ye betumi aye sanse ye bo ho dawura esese ye ma education ye den ekoso ya to sumi anunti the local government act ne ye di ahyem ni se MMDC Metropolitan Municipal and the District Assembly mo na mo ho kwan se mo lansese na nanom atrankonya obetu a kone ni na nanom ko transe
sanity
na hwenhye ye wo ho na woni hu se ensuo ho no mo beti ensuo no ho kodu sen fiti ahe ansani ama ho kwan amiaye na ye bisa se ya nkrofo na chief executive na on hwe sanim on hwe on ye na me kai Professor Mese time ye wo krobi e fe ne nketepa ye wo wanye se kwan no ya ye me etua ho kawi ena me no kase can't be faso so because highways engineer net in office and obi akọ intuition photocopy di abra no and wasan ase go kokwa ya nko behu si enye kwan no so ja se
Matias ye pa
enunti ye besre se ye minister on to me for abusumi si e ba ye wo akwala kra onante abusumi si o wo akwala o be ma ko se nso abra MPP for transi 8 good years adi asase so dem na se fam abusumi sia emekle ebe yesa enye enunti do se ye ma na mre enye easy ye ma na mre na minim senia yewura Dr. Manebuama ono nso e ma na soldier for ebua police
defense
ebua police na woni fa kwam papa so na enko ya MPP for die ni bi gidigidi ya bro ya hew ya tu woni ye nipa on si esuma banyensam ye suma ba na motenten enunti the first ministry ni ema soldier for ka police for ho eko ene ona to mbo ase ni afa excavator o lances way di enti na ma wutu saade no na ya kirem ya we nyina wielu ansa na ya cho no property ya was small scale yo galamsey ni na ye din ya efo se wonni paper o hundi na friend galamsey but small scale no machines na bia no wonya large scale ya kaso obi ya large scale machines ni ade access wonya ewo site no awowo no eho sika kura bia wonya so wona mti ya to sumienu ya ni anu nso ayeto nsase ne de ma galamsey fo no ono so ya no ne kasa onu betie media me be pa adwuma na wa mama adwuma ebe de me mumu na odi wani be time enti akuafo no so ayeto de ma no ya no ne ntrance mo oni hu ni se asase no am ho no se no emwayen na ni ya me ni MMDC be mi no mi ensa hia e na meka cho nso se woni tu galamsey no ye hu no se wona tu asase na gudie no ne hata so a oni hata so nye ni ame ana ebia emene ba mi anya ho faso enua no so ba mi anya ho faso dan se e be jasa ase na to trakasa o hwe na no wanchi de yesi ye ya e ya reho na nke onu ye no oni hata so a be de ya na nyo no fom so kromo of one kwala no anso yesi afre bibi kulikuli kwala no ya no na kwala no onso akona ntum no nso no to na bi basoro se go do enante enante de bia mo firi ho na fe na bi obagina ho mo ba bi ni kese kwala no to akofa
ya sam
so but yenya gold board na gold board nso manage ye wasa mi jamfi no hwe ama ya manage how we betima to gold no me sure say under the finance minister ebe trance say ne on two a wonu gu so jojo ebe me de niam ayeden atutu yie enti say Ghana for say yo enfie nwotwe a na nado danko akufu ado eni ewreje kufu na magalam say ma yehunu galam say na wona ntimi entu ase na je na nado muso ba enfie nwotwe ni na no na ma sabio je kejemfu anomo chama untumi num ya boboso bebre chama wayi Western Regional Chama no me say excavator kura ayira but ni e ka say emu bi ayira ko Burkina Faso but excavator also ntumi ntu enti ame de say ene yesi DVL obi biara o de galamsey hu ni ma ba to say excavator ye balance sini nyira
no ma tracking
na ye chia ye hu ni pako ene dia ehifo ne kofa China for ba nye ya Ghana for nye ya ne kofa ba meti wo mi so nya bia metu esubi nim hu die ntinu meti ho do hu nim die no akọ China no akọ number no number ye ene hu nim die China for na ye oni nya ya ba no ne excavator ne ba pa no dia hye Ghana for nsa fa rent mame so hu ba bi adu enti wo ya dera gold no ya tene board ne die enti se cocoa board so far as our board nko dey see nya gold ni ye den ye de ko ho ni mo kwa ba nya be fa so obenya ye den hyehyɛ pa e di gu ho em ye de ma so ati ase na ye chi excavator nso a ya hye no eno de mani nye ho ye mfa ma digital assembly ye de ko court a ye nye mfa ma digital assembly won fa ye adwuma entu gota mu ni ade
ehia pa
e betumi am ye for more workers e wa assembly ho atio no direct labor to say na drip abai aye betu aka mbi before kwa jibre yan aye betu ya fango ka drip ho ye chi excavator biara ye fango ka drip ho e bedru ba bi na ye Western Eastern Ashanti no moni adem oba ho dodo drip benya obi betumi contractor bi betumi abehan ye benya ska
so benya
ska nti e woni am nkitingiti esese ye afa law no a ye de court no so no ese amend law no enye ye de wakotum me keke dabi ehihye be ni betumi ame aye ya je excavator no ye di jatum power control no ya tutu ya se no eno nya no hia
sanity
yemfa make sure say ya je say ye hwan dia obetu ya penalty ye di amano ekwa ban confess no ana say ye di amadi so da samre say ehihye we nyina ya de a MC minister need gu na kwanso na only local government no ebom enti na local government chieftaincy and religious affairs no ni nyina kabom because chieftaincy no asase no on let nananom dia ultimate kan je so be je fi nananom so nya we kwan papa
ben people time ne de ahemfo ne so mo ho a na obi ma ba o no mu kita a document say assassin de ama say yemba na embetum agudie
na say
on say aban we de bibia na obi ahemfo
enra mineral commission any ahemfo isi regional association
sana ye
chire agudie na wo masase no so e kwan papa esase ye fa so ne ye small scale large scale ehwan ni nyina ya de ba ko e fo say ya e betumi ama aboa nti say mra me no ka say de minim say lands minister any gold board any local government
mu ye adwuma
e ka bomu a minim say appropriate time no e betumi ayama ne esase ekofom no akofom na mpo no ba bia yetu no ase no say ye to me na ye dua wasase ne so a embe emebe produce niema bebre amaye anamwa Malaysia hemejuma onididi
mama omakonim
pa but one be friend man so wahia yakofa kokofri Fernando Po anameboa tete kwashi ene atesa amane in the whole world yeni
ya better
because Côte d'Ivoire for na onu na na company call them ba go yen na wi asa de come won but then na yesisi na kwan de bo papa de man and on say koko ekoso saa na gold board no so ye hwe enema tutu ni yia
bibia be kama
enti enu no MPP fui oni nyai ya mamu nansa TUC force ya mamu nansa ho hwen se ya mamu na grade wo ya mamu nansa mo ma ya hu se mo champion galamseya emfie nwotwe ba eni abusumi nsiamba difference won pa mera say chairman Bismarck Bacteria Boate na etain nkano mamenko lawyer Worry Brown where law yentiewe and Minister of Lands and Natural Resource a government accountability series or the not doing this same betu dra say galamsey na easy to fight but onim say you bet me prevail or tray and among two or more to so far you be ka ye ho forest reserve and e wo Ghana ha you say forest reserve no na ye 9 edru baby na na deny thing omutumi agea maka 8 amobo omombodin agibi aka ho ni ndwuma bi omo eya emfa na kwan mu no ba ebetumi aye ne sa yentie wo so
yo niko mini ameka no tiawa ne say Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources no omo bo ejuma yo nansen so na omo form a coast gas and sa blue coast gas for ne ya omo ye ejuma
blue water gas
for
yes
omo ye monitors omo monitor ne ekoso normal reporter and appropriate agencies no na omo to anamo na nyina adenti na saniama yi na ekoso nyina because of galamsey na niko yeka galamsey it came from the word gather and sell galamsey in every word gather and sell some konko boabo ne ma na muntu enti akoy gather and sell na nkofo ntia so gather and sell na akoy galamsey na niko o share MPP emra na Akufo-Addo president ni galamsey ya na it's a big mistake sir MPP led by Akufo-Addo president yes you na edani ti se Milo pra essay na se akra wo hwe weja dam nso kora na ya say voter nka nye se bibia nam ni se ankra ya ti se is affect voter from the top hono enti me ni ameka ne se aban ba ya NDC aban led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no oka se galamsey bedi ho ejuma enti omude anamon papa ato ho a fight eku etia galamsey menisia aba han ama sisia no nhihia ewo ho no ya chiwa emrani ubedi na nyonyonyo MPP time na woman organizer kra no ewo friends excavators or renter omode galamsey ejuma woman organizer na Professor Frimpong Boateng report up to today ye whom we be report here eda onu eba e kase galamsey mpinfo ni bi eka ho onim se report no omu yi pia we sure say bi no Flagstaff house ho omu hu bebe muntino omu rather turn against the man Professor Frimpong Boateng omu mu ekwetiano ya kan ya musi party ehinska sani ama we nya
reporter 36 pages na chese na nado ifie kra na
backyard kra na galamsey to it is who president who backyard kra to grant want me ankasa chese wan kasa wo kan hu uti ase nkrofo ebinum ti se wuntumi no mu akonta mine ni yi akonta so ti ase brother-in-law anya sanete akonta mining nkrofo free bisiu ya chene se Charles bisiu ya chene se oye galamsey po dia na ye phone so ti sanema we na affect the structure police for a soldier for na nka oso mu fight galamsey ye se binimu kra ukwana ya discount so sa soldiers mu bo galamsey for buy ama state security and me operate enti asama me mechanic ya wan ne say and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama galamsey eku etia galamsey galamsey aye kan no nkrofo na omo fa kwan paso etutu egudie wo form gold omo ye mining omo nye no kwan paso na me meka ne say sene chairman e kan ye obi biara ye be chew galamsey ya chewa wodi sash machines excavators ye chewa it should be seized in CZ and I agree say farmer district assemblies and now there should be for me some unit be our local government and a forestry commission forestry ministry now say yeah jisa machine de beto anti district be in here and I
district
local government no more dey jogu ba kwa now rent dina a generative cabin so the saskana baba na the kabi ana the restore forest and baby amutu to reclamation of the fire reforestation is acclamation sanyama no sanyama na ebeboa enti tiawa mekane say galamsey fight no yagusu na na inter security for ministerial forces and police for the president inaugurate yomo minim say okan obeye John Dramani Mahama no will fight galamsey menace na Ghana ama Ghana nso yensuo no mu asam for muntuma paide efra those days actually there number people church ni actually or try there my father taught for 31 years
and Ashanti region
actually there after a Ufi actually there now called Draso from Asankari no
church say
Ashanti region kwanso holidays me call those days me call holidays who say I'm for the pefu pa see papa baby biara no oyefu since when we go to the farms before we do if you cross about 3 from streams
and
now you know your honor sense you go for sense no mo kronje onu so na se se
na go na area honti
uti ase
wana kohwe
anti ya na mama Charlie mimia anti galamsey fight ni there ye ni abre
yo
nyame ya adoma we shall succeed.
Medasi, leaf kit capsules, boy be leaf kit capsules, see a capsules, me pacho bebre, boy digestion, papa, so ne enhance metabolism, boy near my bonny bia, sebi, where how would it be beginning if you support a liver function, and this a woody me and make for a leaf kit capsules, Eddie leaf kit capsules, see, me pacho medimosis na ayes which we know medin como 0244 06 8447 0244 06 8447 na we ni omo ede enkomo number bia wo so hia no omo tumi aka tro mom pharmacies and herbal shops ato apete wo Ghana hay na wo kwa won sabaka bi medimosis so na ye medimosis garlic capsules be pacho nya bi dia pebie na improve blood circulation obi ho semensa ene me na ayetitriti wonye bi no ma ebetumi aboa eyefi keep cholesterol no level in check yepa manoso etumi brana semon ene amembo ni pedwe ne be ni na efi ho e boost immune system no ene so e de amoma bibi etumi akonkan enye na Ghana pharmacy ni herbal shops ato apete Ghana hey na medimosis garlic capsules na medimosis clinic dia na prostate disorders and sexual weakness male and female infertility one ayo problem bema no ba so na diabetes sciatica typhoid fever malaria fever na hawana stroke STIs dental omo dental clinic so ho dentist obono homebody FNB bia FN wenum de ombetumi ahwe na omatutu bibia de amo we white na wo sia na wutu so ombe ni namo kama pa medimosis clinic wo hwe omacha kwan a Adenta Barrio opposite the police station will be Huomoho ESL building inside Ghana Highways Authority Yard, Accra Ministries Omoho Ajay Koju opposite School for the Deaf Omohansana Kumase Ahimai Kokobin Santase Obuase Kwine so will be Huomoho Eya Frefra from Edimosis was 0244 068447 no Omu NDM Komo Adum Eye Survey and General Construction Medru so almost say hey BBFN Construction fam omo enomo mbo papa omo ye land surveying omo ye engineering surveying omo ye architectural designs sa so na eye general construction nara omo ye wo adom survey and general construction empewe na opedie hwe omo cha kwan abra omo won sasegu dodoa odumase behind Christian High School International wa obehu omo ho omo nsase ho adenta kra he aso ono so omo nsase omo ton na payment plan for 12-month cost no 60,000 Ghana cedis upright payment no obi to 50,000 deposit payment and 30,000 only half 50% of the payment now which you are on our 12-month installation installment 12-month installment and 2,500 and the 12-month installment in 2,500 payment plan back one edikine number sign to more payment plan for 6 months costing 55,000 upright payment 50,000 deposit payment 30,000 that is half of it and sign a 6-month installment so which you have 4,584 Ghana cedis and you should be to me to kakra now also assassin it to me abaya wodia no mundin komo 055 439 78 31 and 020 278 8842 na uno mundin komo adom survey and general construction making your dreams come to reality. Victory garlic mixture na medro so wunya victory garlic mixture bi eno no ma ebebo ye papa obi ho a wakoma no ebo ni perepere abnormal wunya bi no ebebo wonsa no na ye tititi na no woni su aye kusukusu aye se woni su tune wunya victory garlic mixture ya ebebo ma bibia etumi akọ enkai improve blood circulation ye papa to wunya bi no ma ebebo wo yaro pebina no na mbo na sipina sita na wapom de so engina so peme sa enye na organ ha baby eto edrobia okọ so pe victory garlic mixture open the door and open one some maybe sa for doctor was 020 129 3280 and 0242 54 5633 na within penny for din komo na bibia entumi enko enkansa Safari Valley Eco Resort in the middle. So Safari Valley Eco Resort a 4-star forest lodge resort udru ha weni be to me aji papa na niama bebre nankasa na ewo ho omorani 24-hour service wo ho to time bia as a guest wo bedru obenya baby ada kama biom sa so na udru ha weni be to me aji fi sembo a yentam fa ni hu omu zebra antelope mbo ahro se maramu ina no wonsi betumi hu bi ho a betumi di bi atwetwam foni ni ade ka ho mbo de bebre nankasa a wokọ Safari Valley Eco Resort weni betumi aje omo rooms kama accommodation wo bebi obeda na woni problem wa hu say yes aye omo rooms no wudru ha weni tumi ji kese no kre ma ba rooms apapa mo ebiom obenya o private swimming pool wo ho omo conferences wo ho betumi visit wedding aye honeymoon ahro abukudi birthdays aye celebrations ni meka hu ina no me pa cho wonse betumi aka ho dama meka no on provide world class accommodation private swimming pool recreational center na mo bedi do any problem on be mo aye local and continental dishes ni na bi ho me pa cho bia kropa me kan for dia mo no do ani kira wonu ho da ye for Safari Valley Eco Resort and therefore any tree me e wo aye mountains he ya no aye mountains e wo ko aye dewu e ho na e wo okre district dewu e ho no be hu aye Safari Valley Eco Resort. For reservation for 0596 91 4394 0596 91 4394 na winning penny for nkasa na bibia entumi enko enkansa insuoni ni ye friend X natural mineral water wonye binom ya pebidom yensu amuda hokrogen nso onya binom a wankasa obehu se wenye nsu papa enom ye friend X natural mineral water ntime kanfo ediamo akola to minom penny to minom X natural mineral water ye 350 ml ye sign wo ye 500 ml ansana ye wo eye 750 ml unti me kanfo X natural mineral water edi amo ebia wo ye parties family celebration occasion bia na X natural mineral water na me kanfo edi amo X natural mineral water enye na abroad we ni atrim wo eye osu ababrese street XYZ broadcasting ahemfie ha wo ba dodo bi opese otu koton won se betumi aka wo to akofie sino ne ebusiafo no konoma won se betumi aka wo melko mo so a won se betumi aka bi sa so na shop bi e ben wa eto nsuo no so won se betumi aka bi na wetumi atobi na wakodom imom wo shop na wo to nsuo no won ton bi dia me pese nkofo be fro so shop ni ebuntus X natural mineral water na me kanfo am papa maame mumpe bi no no ebeboa mu yi papa wetumi afre 0596 273546 0596 273547 X natural mineral water is simply natural. Mamenom kakra nyehia pa. Inti ensuno na manom na ensu a muda hokrotin. Mamen sanko chairman we na yendi enkomo yensema etwato chairman nyame ya adomo china media budget presentation bekoso wo Ghana's parliament and you'll be asked finance minister papa I friend Ato Folson no present 2025 media budget chairman yente will view wo expectation then I will share kesenaba but media is no so ye say ebia niema bi o ha betumi asesana chese economy no aye kamapa esine nan so yente
Nico Baby, I'm a moya drew. I was missing. Now share petrol a coffin. Nkania, you know.
No crap.
Dollar a coffin. Bambo. In here. And a 24-hour. And your cast amount. And a 24-hour economy. Police for a patrol everywhere of this country. And there Ushe Kuyafoko Kua or Mampeni Asamo Kaino. Or say I need be cremu 70%. Bet maybe dear Kuyafons. Media a here make a see and say. No Mampeni so can't walk of Odia. Or say contractors na. Yedi adwuma ma ho ye nhwehwem na nhwehwem no wia ye betu on ka amona ko site enti minim se ye wura to forcing onum de sika wa bona dwa enne sesefo allowance ko enne we ko enne ye maame no mo pensioners wonu ko sun ye wo enne akoyi aye hwehwenu ye wontumi ma Wabedi Ghana for we for yata. A trio on the car. And a banker, Yeho no, Yura, the former bank, Unibank, no money idea, and Yeho, Minim say, Yebeshemokena. Adia make me say, you bet to me a clear, necessary no, a woofy. Amono, etimiako. Sign say, Apomudi here. Apomde hu hia o enti nkwala na wie school no tifie no hayen enti mi okwa wokwe ni kotie se ebeboa ya mi atimi ha ma nkwala no ya clear wona mo na ko na enya sika bi de tuo de ka say employment ni important na universities here wie school nkwala nyina agufie employment betumi aba na yenye sika etuonka yenye bintua contractors ka yenye bini stene relatification MPP4 ebogu ye no senior mampani kan say Eastern region anya hwekura na betumi anya nsuo nipa mpempem anom bi no yenhwe se betumi de anya sika wura ho na yenuanum akuafo adwuma won ye no enye bre na me de say okwesu okokania gold board secretary ya gold board no na MPP4 enhu so apart from oseche mensa bonsu enkwa na recommend gold board okoka secretary ya yanya ene senior ya chichem ya ka media budget agencies bi wo hokra oni sika no wona dia ma abroso ebi nso a yetwa budget ne ba ho ye nyamfa ma ho enti we mu nyina na wokɔhwɛ mu kena ni ahwɛ ni ebetumi science budget ne de ye ready ne kase ni nyina ewie we de ye mfiafia ho a ye di ko wura afinim and sign a 16 December ya ko ready the main budget no ebiem enti ye maskase emra SYZ yetimi nyina akɔe yentimi anya ni nyina anko ese yakɔ top up yenya skanu nyina de kɔma MMDC this is assignments say on fanye on common fund yenya de kɔe yenya mfa nko nti e babe secure approval wo ho ne de ne aka na eden akɔka ho yenya de kɔe ne mo adwuma won de yo na say yenya top up yentimi mfa yem prim emfa nko just say ba mo parliament for approval and only the media ya a budget no ya dey kono enti me expect titru
yo
nurse for a teacher for I betumi anya kwanya edo na kogu amona kire nkwala de na nurses for so betumi afa won na make us na me de manu asi ama lawyer aban niko
chairman
uduma de we se management better asia region by region kabeboy kese pa
am say
atimi abehwa de afuo bi eso abehwe na timamuni bi ade ne ba betra ho cause ya na ye ni say na ye on fe dudu ne hwe endu ne timi bisa say na akwanya be ne ya odi onya kwatra ho ndi ana enya school phone bi kra ye excursion
okay
e mo nso timi be express one who bisa e bi o say school we mu ni patemra school we mu we mra to express mu ye sa ebeboa mi ndu metra ha so amenchi amere Aisha
we ye pepe fugu no na
me birthday
oba pa weni ati
ono to fugu ni chair baby bi o me dana se
yo ye das
birthday so de ba afia
we say chairman papa look kitwe bi 1 minute embre no ko na yen sorry
you can say betra levies via nuisance taxes we delivered you can say dollar no you bema dollar na aba form you establish cd no we delivered you can say establish gold board
okay
we delivered you can say the economy will be on its right foot we delivered
okay
Nico you can say do so ever chaso we delivered so mid-year budget is going to be a continuation. You have a ton ya mapana aban sha se no you ba beto aso na makase se se o say his excellency e ka say be developmental project bi expressway to Kumasi 3 lanes here 3 lanes there and also we shall deliver and for me no for the mid-year budget no is going to be a continuation of the good work I shall see ya Ghana for then ebeye more better niama adia ebe koso achenya ye na niko
yeah really
we ne emreninti me beka we enra me fi ho we ba no before Akuse Junction from Bono I best my front tire because there is a pothole beer in middle of the road was one more enye omo hwe also mo yes adwuma no mesre say omo bomo de no because akufado omo jai rose na ma na safi na yeshamti omo so eno ano embaye me da konya esha ashama for any afshefo my wife once again any obi bia
Dr. Albert Brown-Gazy, former chief fire officer also chiamo pa mamenda lawyer where we Brown say senior lecturer ATU so na former chairman the Eastern Region NDC chapter chairman Bismarck Teria Boateng meda ekukudamina smenda production team ni nase so amede dwumede hu chiame ye from Nicholas ya Wusiosen nyame amba ye be say share depi bye bye.
You know what, Kobe? I am sick and tired of this relationship. Okay, listen to me.
I am sick and tired of all this drama. I am leaving you. No, don't tell me anything. Done means done.
No girlfriend, more money. No boyfriend, no worries.